Hey guys, what's up? Ready to crack one open? So, how's it going tonight, guys? I'm gonna try this again. See if this will work this time. So, yeah. How's everybody doing tonight? To start things off, you guys have a good 4th of July. Do you guys like fireworks? Yeah, I know, boring questions, but still, I'm trying to do something here, you know? I'm trying here. Grant, my dude, what's up? Hold on one sec. Taking my meds quick, so we're good. Yep, Terminator watch along on Sunday, so I'm very excited about that. 40th anniversary. Cannot wait. Hold on a sec. Move this over there. Move them. Yep, I'll be back. Yeah, I will be on. I know, I knew that already. But yeah, I will be on Grant's channel tomorrow for the midterm report of the best films of the year so far. So, and then the week after, we're doing the worst. So, I'm very excited about that. So. I know you guys can't see me right now, but I'm just taking a look at a few things on DVD's release dates, trying to see for stuff for physical media, because I am that type of person. But the 9th is going to be a big day for physical media, because we got Abigail, we got Civil War, we got Challengers, Boy Kills World, and The Boy and the Heron. Got a lot coming out. Trying to see what else is here. Unsung Heroes coming out. I might get that. I don't know. Tarot. I'm not buying Tarot. Then the week after we got Perfect Days coming out on Criterion, which I already pre-ordered, so I'm going to be getting that here pretty soon. And then The Last Stop in Yuma County is coming out on Blu-ray, and I will be buying that for sure. I really enjoy The Last Stop in Yuma County. Let's see, the 23rd we got The Fall Guy, which I loved. Obviously, I'm picking that up. Back to Black, which I enjoyed. I pre-ordered that already because I know my Walmart's not going to have the Blu-ray for that. The Strangers Chapter 1, which you guys already know my thoughts on. I really hate that movie. But I might get the Steelbook because the Steelbook is actually really cool. But I really don't like the movie. Arcadian. Oh yeah, Arcadian is also coming out on Blu-ray, and I pre-ordered that as well. I really enjoyed Arcadian. So there's those. Then on the 30th, we got The First Omen, which I am picking up. Day one. What the hell? The week after Babes comes out on Blu-ray, we have If and Furiosa coming out on Blu-ray, and I already pre-ordered the Steelbook for Furiosa because I thought that film was great, and I love the Steelbook. Stanley Geek, what's up, dude? Says, what are your thoughts on I Am Legend with Will Smith? Very good film. I don't necessarily love the way that it wraps up. And the hordes of CGI zombies are a little off-putting, in my opinion. But it's good. I remember liking that one as a kid. Used to watch that one quite a bit when I was younger, actually. So yeah, I like that one. Ugh. I haven't watched the alternate ending. I've seen it. The original ending I didn't like. So yeah. So yeah. course I've seen the Godfather trilogy. Well, I've seen the theatrical cut of the third one. I didn't really care for it all that much. I want to watch the Coda cut and see how it improves for me. But of course I love Godfather 1 and 2. They're great, but they're not the most rewatchable films on the planet. Just say that. They're not the most rewatchable films. Oh, shit. Oh. What the hell just happened? He. Oh, it was, I was about to say, what the hell happened? Oh, boy. The struggles. Sometimes, you know? I don't know what else to say. I have only the third one on 4K. I had the steelbook for the third one. Is it? Yeah, this is the third one. Got the steelbook for this. And yeah. Found in the 750 bin at Walmart. I'm not even kidding you. Found it there, bought it instantly. I speak English, but what's up, Anthony? Let's try to keep the topics on movies, TV, physical media, all that stuff. Let's try to keep it on those topics when it comes to these Q&As. Ugh. What's up, you bastard? Hey, Jared.
Who are you calling you bastard, you bastard?
You are a bastard.
No, you're a bastard.
Shut up, you bastard. Actually, I'm going to switch to the background really quick. Shaboom. There we go.
Still have not seen that one yet.
You gotta check it out, dude. It's pretty damn awesome. I mean, you literally have H. John Benjamin from Bob's Burgers basically voicing Bill Skarsgård's inner thoughts. Like, because Bill Skarsgård is a deaf and mute person in the film. So, kind of see the resemblance there, right? That movie's bloody as hell, though, dude. It's so much fun. Oh, yeah, let's see. Did not know there was a couple of video games that are based on The Godfather. It's very, very strange.
I didn't know about that. Actually,
I mean, there we go. There he is.
I don't know what happened. I came up and it said, "Oh, your mic's not working, your camera's not working." So I had to close everything out and restart my computer.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Even StreamYard
Oh,
says,
so after the stream, I have to continue finish the others.
Which one?
The others.
Oh, the others. The movie, the Nicole Kidman movie. That's what it was.
"Hey,
I had to stop it because something came up, so I didn't get to finish.
And then you saw that I sent the link, and you were like, "Okay, cool."
so how you doing, Jared?
Tired.
How was you guys 4th of July?"
I don't even do anything for the 4th of July. I used to do like a lot of fun, I used to do a lot for the 4th of July. Like, I actually used to do be part of like an Independence Day parade with my grandparents when I was a youngster. Obviously I'm a grown man now, and anytime we've gotten fireworks, we just lit them at home, and then now we're not really doing that anymore.
Yeah, I thought I was going out yesterday. I sent you I was going to do an Independence Day watch along, and thought I was going to go out, but unfortunately, that didn't end up happening. So all the plans got screwed.
I've been home yesterday all day.
But
I had to work yesterday though.
But Luke, I hope you're happy. I finally watched Jaws last night.
For the first time. You finally did it, you bastard.
And I loved it. It's a classic.
It's a classic.
Very well done. Very well done film. After I watched it, I'm like, oh, I want to watch it again.
It's great.
Yeah.
You know why? I just have number 2 of Jaws because it was $9.99.
God,
I'm not even gonna.
Bastard. You need to get the first one.
I'm not even gonna acknowledge the sequels. Only the first one.
I would only acknowledge like 2 and 3, like because 2 is at least watchable, but 3 is like hilarious.
This sequel is not as bad as what everybody says.
I don't know. It just if I watch it, it won't have the Spielberg touch that the first one had.
None of the sequels do. Not even Jaws: The Revenge, which is like one of the worst films of all time.
Which I heard the shark roars.
And the shark is actually hellbent on revenge against the Brody family, which sharks don't have that kind of capability. Like, that's stupid.
Good thing I'm on stream with you because I'm watching SmackDown. Since you all know I'm a wrestling fan, and the first hour.
But dude, Michael, I do want to tell you.
I forgot to take the sticker off. It says right there.
The first hour of the show was absolutely awful, so I just had to hop on because it's a much better stream.
Exactly. So I was gonna say you might be happy with some of these watch-alongs I got coming up. So on Sunday, we got The Terminator to celebrate its 40th anniversary.
Nice. I wish I had a copy of it.
I think it might be streaming somewhere if I can remember correctly. I don't know where, but I can check. Or maybe if you want, I can send you a copy. And then on Wednesday,
I don't have the Terminator actually, except for the DVD, but it never been open.
Wow. Then on Wednesday,
we're doing shocking.
Yeah, shocker. Then on Wednesday, we're doing Edge of Tomorrow for its 10th anniversary.
I love that movie.
I repeat. It's called Edge of Tomorrow.
I haven't seen that movie in a while, but I remember really enjoying it.
It's almost like, fun fact.
It's almost like Groundhog Day.
What?
It's based on a manga.
Yep, it's based on a manga. So
with a different title.
Yes. So, but yeah, like I said, so we're doing that for the 10th anniversary because it's an awesome movie.
I like it because it feels like a sci-fi Groundhog Day.
It is. It's basically what it is. And then Then the 16th, you texted me that you watched it already, and I'm glad you did because I think you probably should have known this was going to come up because the week during we got the next one coming out, Twister.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing that on the 16th, so
I'll see if I can make that.
You don't want to know what I watched yesterday?
what? What is
What'd
it?
you watch?
Into the Storm.
Oh, you freaking
how
watched
is
Into
it?
the Storm out of all movies.
How is that movie?
It's a guilty pleasure. Not the best.
I seen the trailer for it. It actually looked really interesting.
The CGI looked good, but the script and everything is definitely awful.
Of course, you're gonna get that with disaster films.
Well, I feel like with Twisters, I think they might have a better script, like in my opinion, because I think they only got like one writer for it. Like
I doubt it.
they only got one writer for it. At least it's not like 5,000 different writers like attached to that script.
Does the 4K come out of it this week?
I think. Oh, for Twister.
Yes.
Yeah, for Twister. This upcoming
This
week.
Tuesday.
Yeah. You got it pre-ordered, Luke?
No, I already got the Blu-ray.
Stay
I
with
got
me.
the Blu-ray.
Stay with me.
Plus, Twister's a good movie. Like
Although
it's a good movie.
a lot of people hate on it for some reason. I don't know.
I think it's maybe because in certain aspects it definitely doesn't age well for some people. But I don't know, man. That movie just scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
I heard when it was in theaters, the surround sound, like with the sounds of the Twisters and with the sound of the Twisters and stuff, it like blew out some of the speakers in like the theaters when they were showing.
It's a loud movie. Like, I mean, Twisters could probably do the same, but again, you don't want to give your hopes up. Because if you saw the trailer for Twisters, like there is actually quite a bit of shit that actually is also pretty realistic in regards to the effects in that film.
I think
Not only just the tornadoes, but the fire tornado. That shit has happened beforehand, dude. Fire tornadoes have happened. Like,
I think that film is going to be another loud film in the theater.
is it going to be fun? Like, but is it going to be fun? Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
It is going to be fun. Like, I mean, come on now, dude. My boy Glenn Powell's in it. Running in another cool disaster film.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
And of course, I got to be there to support my boy Glenn Powell. Like, no question. I got to support.
I did watch one movie today. I watched Project X with Matthew Broderick. Not to be confused with the party film.
I would say, I've seen the party one, and I think that I can already tell you
I love that movie.
That one's much better. It's so wacky, dude. Like, it's such a crazy movie.
I saw that in the theater when it came out, and we were just dying in the theater.
The first time, yeah, dude. That first time I watched it, I was dying of laughter. Like, there's a midget in the oven.
And they were supposed to do a sequel to that, but it never came into fruition.
I think they made their money back. I don't believe.
Yeah, I don't think they made their money back, but I mean,
I think it was going to be called Project Triple X.
Project Double X.
X, yeah, Double X, but never came into.
Then
fruition.
there won't be Triple X.
Project Triple X. Yep. If only the first film made its money back. Like, if only it did. Like,
I think it did. I think it did well.
Box office.
It did well in the theater. Let's see here.
Fuck that shit. I'm not jumping. Fuck that. Right. What's another?
It had a budget. So it had a budget of $12 million, and it made $102 million at the box office.
It did make a lot of money.
It did make a lot of money.
So I don't know what happened with that. I was gonna say though, tell all my friends on Facebook, it's been a great ride. Gossip, a lot of these. JB, don't do it, man. You're way too fat. Shut up.
So I was reading the Wikipedia here. It says that in February, a teaser trailer was uploaded to a YouTube channel named Project X Dose. Lead actors Oliver Cooper, Thomas Mann, and Jonathan Daniel Brown, alongside Miles Teller and Dax Flame. In the video, Cooper contacts the actors and producers of the first movie, attempting to convince them to star in it and fund it. The sequel he will be directing. Near the end of the video, he convinces Mann to join him, saying that Teller agreed to recreate the party at his house. An official release date was not listed in the video.
Wow.
So it looks like they want to get the sequel done and fund it themselves. But yeah, Project X with Matthew Broderick and Helen Hunt. I loved the film. I thought it had a very interesting story. You have a Bond, very good Bond with Matthew Broderick and the chimpanzee named Virgil. It's one movie to check out.
Check it out. But I'll show you some stuff I've got recently, along with my criteria, of course, my Criterion.
Oh yeah,
stuff.
I saw you tag me in it. I gotta say,
so mine already.
great for you on getting targets.
I'll show that. Just again, just in my whole Criterion stack, because I wanted to show those off again, since I
still have yet to get on the Criterions.
Because I've got a lot of Criterions, dude. I really do.
I'm just waiting.
I only have two.
I'm just waiting to get Risky Business, which is coming out in a few weeks.
I have that pre-ordered already, but
is it on sale for the Criterion sale?
I think it will. I think it just goes on sale by the time it's
all the way to July 28th.
July 23rd. I have no idea. Like I don't have no idea when the sale ends, but
it said when it first started is June 28th and it ends at July 28th. So it'd be a month.
So July 28th as well.
All right, so it might still be on sale. I mean, it's $39.96 as of now for the 4K.
I think I pre-ordered the Blu-ray, but I can't recall.
I'll go for the Blu-ray, man. I already got the Warner Blu-ray.
I already had two Criterions.
I have a lot of Criterions.
Yes,
Michael. I don't think Jared showed you his Criterions that he got.
He hasn't.
Jared, you can go ahead and get those. But I'll show what I got so far right now. I got The Strangers Pray at Night, which I liked. Mel Gibson's Apocalypto. Highly, highly underrated film.
And he directed that, right?
I've seen it, and for me, it's a one-time watch.
It can be a one-time watch. I actually want to rewatch that film, actually. But yeah, Mel Gibson did direct that, and then here is Nightbreed, the director's
awesome film.
Scream Factory
watch list.
Yeah, this is the Scream Factory release right here, and I love this cover art.
That is an awesome film.
Is that a Blu-ray or 4K? No, that's a Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
I know there's a 4K.
Because the 4K doesn't have this awesome cover art. It only has this poster.
That doesn't come with the Cabal cut, right?
This is just the director's cut. So
they'll never release the Cabal cut.
Yeah. All right, but Jared, go ahead and show Michael your Criterions.
This one, everybody keeps telling me to watch. Anatomy of a Fall.
Never heard of
Anatomy of a Fall. It's one of the Oscar contenders last year.
Bless you.
That's why I muted it, because you guys didn't want to hear my loud sneeze.
But we still could see it.
Yeah, but we still could see it.
Again, that's why I muted it, so you guys couldn't hear it.
Your body language says it all.
Fuck you.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Before I show the next one, this past week I've been watching mostly movies from Criterion list.
I've been watching quite a bit of them. I know you watched Peeping Tom. I know you watched that.
All right.
I mean, I have it because I had to buy it for 31 on 31, but it was good.
That's why I want to watch it before buying it, if it's really worth it to buy.
All right.
Raging
What was the
Bull.
other one? Oh, there we go.
I haven't seen it. Heard it's a classic.
It's great. I don't have that on Criterion. I do have the movie though on regular Blu-ray. All right, I'll show off my Criterions, and then I have a surprise. And after I show all the Criterions, I actually got a surprise. Surprise box set. Surprise box set that I want to show off.
That it has supplies in it.
Speak English.
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
English or Spanish?
English, motherfucker. Anyways, I'll start. So, like always, these are in spine number order. So spine number 3 is The Lady Vanishes from Alfred Hitchcock. One of his, I don't know if it's his earliest, but I mean, it's one of his earlier films. Spine number 56. Spine number 56, speaking of Hitchcock, is The 39 Steps. This is actually his earliest film from 1935. Were you asking about The Lady Vanishes, Jared?
Yeah, what year was that?
1938. So yeah, that's definitely early Hitchcock. Before he made Vertigo, Rear Window, Psycho, North by Northwest, and The Birds. Then we got spine number 57 in Charade. One of my all-time favorites. Spine number 58. Here's Peeping Tom. One of the movies I bought for 31 on 31. Speaking of movies I bought for 31 on 31, spine number 63, Carnival of Souls. And this movie's only 78 minutes. Can you believe that? Yeah, very short. Spine number 65, we got Rushmore. One of my favorite Wes Anderson films. I just got this one on Thursday. Spine number 133, The Vanishing. Which I also got for the upcoming 31 on 31, the art house horror that I'm doing with Fritzky. Then we got spine number 182, Straw Dogs. This is the original. The original. Even though I love the remake, but that's the original.
Who directed it?
Sam Peckinpah. The remake's directed by Rod Lurie, who also made The Outpost and The Last Castle. Both of which are very underrated movies, so check those out if you get a chance. Spine number 221, Akira Kurosawa's Ikiru. Excellent, excellent movie. Oh, one of my favorites. Spine number 248, Videodrome.
Which I still have yet to see.
This is one fucked up movie, dude. But you're also gonna like this.
I've seen the trailer to it a lot of times.
Look at that, though.
That's good. In shape of
The Criterion. So basically, the actual case is a Betamax tape. Like, I actually watched that film twice in one sitting. The first time it was like, wow. I was like, watch that again. And I just fell in love with it after I watched it the second time. It's too good. Spine number 260. Okay, I thought it said 290, but it's 260. Eyes Without a Face, which was also another one for 31 on 31, and I didn't really care for this one, honestly. Dell's in the building. What's up, Dell? How's it going, dude? Raging Bull might be Denitros.
Denitros.
Sorry, Dell. Had to pull one on there for you. De Niro's best performance. Videodrome is my favorite Cronenberg film. It is mine too.
I agree with that. That might be his best.
My favorite Cronenberg film is The Fly.
The Fly is up there for me. I think that's my second favorite, of Cronenberg's. My favorite is easily Videodrome. All right, Spy Number 300, another Wes Anderson flick. The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. This is actually my least favorite of his that I've seen thus far.
I've still seen one.
What?
I've only seen one of his movies.
That's Asteroid City. That was the bad one to start with.
That's the only one.
That's not the one to start with, though, for Wes Anderson. You start with either someone like Rushmore or Fantastic Mr. Fox or Moonrise Kingdom. Like those are like the perfect starters.
Wes Anderson's films.
Just not
The
Asteroid
problem
City.
is the availability.
It's don't start with Asteroid City.
I haven't seen any of his films.
Then I think you're missing out. My suggestion: start with Fantastic Mr. Fox and see if you like his style of humor. Spy Number 374, Bicycle Thieves.
Fantastic Mr. Fox. Doesn't.
That's a thumbs down
film.
film.
Doesn't have it.
What?
That's a thumbs down film.
No. Disregard the bubble. That's my favorite foreign film.
I was like, I was thinking sucks.
Doesn't have it.
That's actually Bicycle Thieves is actually my favorite foreign film. So then we got Spy Number 504, Hunger, directed by Steve McQueen. Spy Number 536, In the Thin Red Line. 540, The Darjeeling Limited. 562, Blowout.
Great movie.
Yep, Brian De Palma film.
Absolutely.
Very ahead of its time. Very ahead of its time.
And the unseen is very well filmed with, John Travolta and holding Karen Allen and the fireworks going off in the background. Such a beautiful shot.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I like John Lithgow as the villain.
Yes. The Great Dictator, Spy Number 565, Charlie Chaplin flick. Spy Number 575 is The Killing, Stanley Kubrick film.
That's on my watch list.
Spy Number 591, probably my favorite movie. No, actually, no, that's... I'll get to that. One of my second favorite film released on the Criterion Collection, 12 Angry Men. Spy Number 596, Three Outlaw Samurai.
I want to watch that one.
That one always goes for so cheap, though, when it comes to the Criterion stuff. That one's always cheap.
But my Barcelona doesn't have it.
That's stupid. You only got like one standee.
Yeah, one standing. And I've seen a lot of people videos on it have it walked up against the walls. And I just have one standee.
My Barnes and Noble out here, we never have DVD. We don't have DVDs in my Barnes and Noble out here. We had I remember one stand for, like you said, for the Criterions, and that was basically it.
Wow.
I know.
I guess our Barnes and Noble doesn't like Criterions that much.
Probably not. All right, then I got Spy Number 600, Anatomy of a Murder, which I just watched the other night and really enjoyed that movie. Spy Number 616, Shallow Grave. Spy Number 638, Following.
I didn't enjoy that one. I think that's my least favorite Nolan flick.
My least favorite is Interstellar from Christopher Nolan. That's my least favorite.
I like that movie.
It's good, but it's not my favorite.
It looked awesome in the theater, though.
I wish I got to see it in theaters. Maybe my opinion would change, but
I did it. It blew me away.
The only
Just absolutely fantastic.
Still yet need to watch is Insomnia.
Insomnia. That's his most underrated, in my opinion.
That's the only one I need to watch. That's the only thing that left.
All right, then spy number 666, fitting, is the Devil's Backbone.
No wonder. No wonder that's 666.
That's what she said. Had to pull one on you. All right, spy number 691 is Thief. Spy number 692 is It's a Mad, Mad World. Or as the title would suggest, It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. And you didn't need to have
classic comedy.
You could have had 2 Mads in there, not 4. Besides the point, spy number 725 is Eraserhead, the very first David Lynch film.
Heard good things about it.
Spy number 745 is Don't Look Now.
Okay.
Bitch, are you serious?
That's what it says.
Okay. Spy number 770 is Dress to Kill. Strange ass movie. Spy number 779 is Mulholland Drive. Another David Lynch flick.
Actually,
All right.
I've seen one is his film this week.
Which one's that?
Blue Velvet.
I will talk about that here in a little bit.
And that was my first David Lynch.
That one's a good starter, by the way. That's a good starter. All right, spy number 794 is Inside Lou. Jesus, excuse me. Inside Llewyn Davis. Spy number 833 is Cat People.
Cat People. Don't remind me 2019 one.
This is the 1942 film.
It says Cat People and reminds me of the 2019 one.
Cats.
Did they remake that film? I think in the 80s.
No,
He was talking about the musical movie Cats for some reason.
No. I know that, but isn't there an 80s remake called Cat People?
I think there is, yeah. But this is the 40s version.
Yeah, came out. It came out in 82. The other remake.
Ha, how ironic! 40 years after the original. So my number 842 is Akira Kurosawa's Dreams. Well, one of the more recent ones I got.
How is it?
Never seen it.
Okay.
Then I got spy number 898 in Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me, which I still have yet to watch, along with the entire Twin Peaks show.
That show is on my watch list.
Same here, and I never got to it. Spy number 909 is Night of the Living Dead, the original. And this is the 4K, by the way. This is the 4K.
Such a laughable movie now.
Spy number 975 is Funny Games.
How funny is the games?
Shut the fuck up.
They are very funny.
It's hilarious funny.
It's a
The
hilarious
games are
film.
so hilarious funny.
Shut the fuck up.
A game is so funny in that movie where they end up slapping people on their butts.
Fucking hell. 82's Cat People is more sexually charged. It's far more sexually charged. Okay. Interesting. Spy number 977 is Blue Velvet.
Which my Barnes & Noble has it.
You gonna pick it up next time you go?
It's a very new.
Depends.
It's a very new
Because
film. I heard.
there's some stuff movies I've seen this week I'm thinking of.
I recommend buying this though, because dude, this packaging. I know this packaging is thin, but like, dude, this packaging is fantastic.
There's
Never seen it.
at my
Never seen
Barnes &
it.
Noble they have Guillermo Toro's Pinocchio.
Oh yeah.
Memories of the Murder and What's another one? I'm clicking on this one.
Hmm.
Go ahead, finish it.
Okay.
It will come back.
Okay. Spine number 984 is 1984. Just missing the one on the spine right there. Just saying.
Is it a good movie?
It's really good, actually. I'd recommend that.
All right.
Then we got spine number 1007 in Until the End of the World. Nearly 5-hour long movie, but it's worth a watch.
5 hours, damn.
Good thing.
That's
Good
longer
thing for
than
me not to
Justice
watch
League.
it.
It's really good, though. I'd recommend it.
You would have to devour your whole day just to watch that film. Same when I said about Zack Snyder's Justice League. Like, I haven't seen it yet, but I have to take my time of the day just to watch it.
I know. But
And there's
spine
one
number
show that, or that's one show that takes up my freaking time.
yeah.
Luke knows it.
Yeah. Spine number 1011 is Failsafe. Spine number 1023 is The Cremator, which I bought for 31 on 31 and really liked it. Spine number 1051, The Elephant Man.
All right, it's a great film.
So the man
Depressing as
turns
hell, though.
himself into an elephant.
You need to shut the fuck up, bitch.
Sorry,
It looks.
I'm just having fun here.
I seen the trailer to it. I mean, it looks depressing, but it looks like a very beautiful film, like how the way it was shot in black and white.
It's a beautiful film, but so damn depressing, dude.
The guy from Alien plays him in the lead role.
Are you talking about John Hurt or?
Yeah, John Hurt.
Okay, gotcha. I had to look at the cast list to see who you were talking about, but I figured that out.
How could you not know he was an alien?
I knew he was an alien. It's just that it wasn't like he wasn't like penetrating my mind. Then we got spine number 1058, The Irishman, Martin Scorsese film.
You know what's I forgot to mention with the Elephant Man? Mel Brooks, I think, produced the film.
Huh? Let me take a look. No, I don't see that on there.
I think his production company, Brooks Films, is the production company.
Yeah, Brooks Films. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he didn't produce it. I meant his company was the production company of the film.
All right. Spine number 1075. We got Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Classic. That was one I recommended Luke to get.
Hey, bud, let's party.
It also has the TV version of it as well, that was the first time I remember seeing the film on.
Love Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Hey, bud,
let's party. Hey, bud, let's party. Sorry, I had to do that.
No shirt, no shoes, no dice.
I love that classic.
And when he's banging his head with the shoe, he's like, "That's my skull. I'm so wasted."
Yeah, this is a classic right here.
Yeah. How about you worked at All American Burger?
You worked at All American Burger. I love that.
No towels, man.
All right. Let's do it.
Yeah, I love Sean Penn.
Yes. One more time. Hey, bud, let's party.
Fun. Just Jeff Spicoli is one of the best characters in cinema history.
So good. Spine number 1086 is Deep Cover.
I thought it was okay.
Spine number 1112 is Miller's Crossing. Coen Brothers flick. Spine number 1126 is Double Indemnity.
I really want to watch that one.
That's the 4K, by the way. That's the 4K.
I think. Oh, that's the other one. That's
Because this looks a little bit thicker than what you would expect from a Criterion. It looks a little bit thicker.
Now I'm just thinking of.
Barnes and Noble.
Now I'm just thinking of quoting Fast Times at Ridgemont High just throughout this whole Q&A.
I mean, it's a classic, so I can't blame you.
Yeah. And if you want to
Anyways.
see if you want to see Phoebe Cates' tits in that one scene, right?
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm. You see tits. Anyways, spy number 1131 is Pink Flamingos, which Fritzky sent to me as a Christmas present a couple years ago. I cannot bear to watch this film ever again. I just can't.
I still have
I
not
cannot
seen
bear
it.
to watch it again. Like,
I don't
everything
know. I
here-
can't handle, probably can't handle it.
you're not you're
Maybe.
not gonna like Pink Flamingos, dude. That movie's way too much. I thought it was good, but like I cannot watch that film again. I think that's Eddie. What's up, dude? This is someone saying tits. Bro, you crack me up, man. Anyways, spy number 1132, the worst person in the world.
I guess that's the magic word for him to come in here. Is tits.
Might be.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
watch
spy number
Fast Times at
1132, I'm gonna
Ridgemont
cut it
High.
out.
Go watch Fast Times at
Hey,
Ridgemont
Ed,
High. You'll
is
see a
that
lot of tits.
your magic word? Is that your magic word to come in? Is tits?
It's gotta be. But yeah, the worst
Boobs,
person in the
tits,
world
whatever.
is the next one, 1132. 1135 is Devil in a Blue Dress. Denzel Flick.
Never heard of it.
1136, Drive My Car. Did not
I
need to be
watched
3
that one.
hours, but it's very good nonetheless.
I really want to watch that one. I heard it's good.
Which one? Drive My Car?
Yeah, that movie, it's 3 hours, which it doesn't need to be.
Oh,
But
great.
it's good. Number 1151 is Sound of Metal. 1155, and I've been recommending this film to a lot of people because this was so far out of the new 31 on 31 that we're doing. This is my favorite film I've seen, which is Cure by Kiyoshi Kurosawa.
Sadly, my Barnes and Noble doesn't have it.
Look,
Let's
Fans
see.
of Something said, you are correct. Tits is the magic word.
If my boss wants me to come into work on my day off, kids better be in the text message.
Yeah,
Bro,
we'll
you
watch
crack
Fast
me
Times.
up, man. You crack me up.
Yeah, Fans of Something. We'll watch Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and we'll say, "Oh, we got up to the tits scene."
Hey, bud, let's party. You're gonna have to do that. 1158, we got The Power of the Dog.
Mm,
It's good. Overrated though. Didn't need to have like 12 Oscar nods. Number 1175, we have Inland Empire. David Lynch flick. His longest film, as far as I know. 1178, we got Triangle of Sadness. Strange movie.
I heard mixed things about that one.
That's a strange movie, dude. 1179, Targets.
One that I recommended you.
Yep, got that.
Yeah, someday we gotta do a watch along of that film. It's very underrated.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Let me know when you watch it. Let me know if you liked it.
I will. 1185, we got After Hours, Martin Scorsese film.
Which I still have yet to watch.
Pretty bizarre movie, honestly.
And I have the Criterion as well.
Spy number 1201, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, and this is the 4K of it as well, because it has the this little thing right here.
How is it?
Phenomenal.
It's good.
I love it. All right.
For some reason, I hold off on watching it for so long.
But then you finally watch and you're like, why did I hold off on this? Like,
Yeah. Now I understand why one animated film.
yeah. All right, and Spy number 1204, my favorite movie of all time, Trainspotting.
a bizarre movie.
It is. It is.
But,
That's the whole
With some
point.
things I want to forget.
I got some. I
Hold
got
on
some
one sec.
stuff to show off.
What? Oh, thanks, Dell. You're the best, man. I am gonna watch Double Indemnity. I mean, I bought it for a reason. So, but yeah. So, Michael, you might have missed it, but here's the criterion for Train Spotting.
I
My
don't
all-time
know that
favorite.
I
Heard about
haven't
it.
seen-
Yep, my all-time
I've heard
favorite.
about Trainspotting.
Yep,
You got
my
the
all-time
sequel
favorite.
as well.
Sequel's great, but this upside down. This one's better.
I got something to show off.
I could still never forget that Tollus scene.
And we have your live reaction to capture that. So,
But if you want me to show you,
but I got one more. I got one more, and you can show your stuff off,
Okay.
and then I'll
Okay.
do my the surprise box set.
Okay,
The last one, spy number 1218, is Anatomy of a Fall.
he got it as well.
So good. Del Toro's Pinocchio is excellent. Skip the remake with Tom Hanks. Yes. Oh, I think I know what scene he's talking about. I'm not going to spoil it. I think I know what scene he's talking about.
No, I know it scene.
But Michael, what do you got?
I got. Well, I showed these in one of your other live streams, but I'll show them again because Jared didn't see them.
Right.
Picked up Empire of the Sun, underrated Steven Spielberg film. Have yet to watch it. Stars Christian Bale, one of his earliest roles. Also has John Malkovich in it. So it's a digibook, which I like. You rarely see these digibooks anymore.
You never see those anymore.
Yeah, but I liked how the way they they were. Beverly Hills Ninja, one of my favorite Chris Farley films.
It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, this is my favorite Chris Farley film. I never seen his other two, Black Sheep, Tommy Boy with David Spade.
I've seen none of them.
You guys need to watch. You
I'm
guys
not-
both need to watch.
Even
I'm not
Tommy
alone
Boy,
in
I
that.
still have not seen.
I'm not alone in that.
You both need to watch Tommy Boy.
And then
I know Larry's getting up my ass, saying you need to watch it, or I will strangle you.
and then me and Luke got to do like a movie party of this film at some point. Jawbreaker.
Jawbreaker's underrated. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think when that film came out, it had like a 7%. I think on Rotten Tomatoes, which
Yeah, it's a guilty
I don't
pleasure.
quite understand that. It's a good movie.
It's a guilty pleasure for me. Rose McGowan.
Oh, I think it's good.
Rose McGowan's great as the villain. I like.
Dude, she's fucking wicked in that movie, dude.
She is. She looks a hell of a lot different nowadays.
I mean,
Like,
she
when I
played as
watched
a motion captured kitty in Monkey Bone. So
I haven't seen Monkey Bone in years, but I remember
Monkey
seeing
Bone
it
is
as
such a bizarre movie, dude.
I remember seeing it as a kid, though.
That movie's bizarre as hell. Like,
That's Jawbreaker. Very, very fun film. It's like Heathers mixed with Mean Girls.
I actually never
Before Mean
seen
Girls was a
none of
thing.
them.
Yeah, before Mean Girls was the thing.
Never
But it's a
seen
fun
none
movie.
of them.
And then, of course, Purple Rain on 4K.
classic.
Classic. I watched this, and after I watched it, I'm
Oh
like,
my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. I am the first person to call it out, but TMI.
Wait one second.
TMI.
Okay, and yeah, but like I was saying, after I watched this film, I loved it. Good music. Yeah, Morris Day's character is a little over the top and funny.
My upsetting that the rain doesn't turn purple. That's the upsetting thing. Why it's
Fucking
called
hell.
Purple Rain if the ring doesn't turn purple?
Yeah. Well,
The name of a
there's
damn
a song
song.
called-
It's the
there's
name
a
of a
song
damn
called
song,
Purple Rain.
genius.
sung
I
by
know
Prince.
that. I'm making a joke. Why can't I tell jokes?
But yeah, I felt like after I watched this, the film had an impact on me.
It's a good one.
It's a good one. Definitely worth watching. Then I got the Shout Factory release. This is out of print. The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension.
Never heard of that.
John Lithgow's in it. Peter Weller, RoboCop, before RoboCop. Christopher Lloyd's in it. Jeff Goldblum.
Huh.
Very it's. I haven't watched it yet, but I've seen the trailer to it. It looks very fun. And of course, it's out of print. So I picked that up. And then this one I got. It's called The State. This is an MTV series. It's a sketch comedy from the 90s. And I've seen episodes of this show back in the day, and very funny stuff. Like if you like SNL in Living Color, you would definitely like this show. It's got Michael Ian Black in it. So
I'll have to check it out.
yeah, Thomas Lennon's in it. So yeah, it's very, very funny show. There's a character in the show that he's like, oh, I want to dip my balls in them. But he holds up two balls.
Oh man.
The character's name is Louis. But it's funny stuff.
Yeah. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. You guys ready to see the surprise box set?
Yes.
All right. Well, I actually need to do a little bit of explaining before I show this off. This thing did cost me a lot of money.
How
I'm
much?
not even joking you. This shit cost me a lot of money.
Over $100.
Over $100. But in the end, my opinion, it was worth it. Can I get a drum roll, please? I did it. The Friday the 13th complete collection from Scream Factory. I did it. I bought the box set. And you know what? I'm proud of it. I'm proud of myself. I bought the box set.
Here's mine.
Of course, you don't have. You have 5 goose eggs in your hand. No offense, but all right. And I'll show off the Blu-rays inside. But seriously though, I love this box art, dude. I love this so much. Here's the first side. Here's the top with Jason's mask on it. Here's the other side. I love the look of this box set. Yeah, and spent some money on that, but it was worth it for me. All right, so I'll show off the Blu-rays. So here's the original Friday the 13th. And if you guys are wondering, am I going to keep my steelbooks that I have for the first 4 movies? Yes. I'm still going to keep those. Then I got, here's Friday the 13th Part 2. Part 3. Part 4. The final chapter, but it's the 4th one. Part 5. Part 6, which is my favorite. Part 7. Part 8. Jason Goes to Hell. Jason X. Freddy versus Jason. And let's see. Hey!
For those who don't understand my tag, watch Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Just watch Space Ghost Coast anyway. Hey,
Let's go.
I don't know if you saw it, but actually, un momento, por favor.
Oh shit. But yeah, here's Freddy versus
Go ahead,
Jason,
tell
which
me.
I did switch out the cover art for.
Oh shit, he left. But everybody
I'm here.
run.
Wait, where's
Run, bitch, run!
Wait, where is it? No.
You better run or you're going to get knocked out in the bitch's cabin.
Shit. You fucking motherfucker. Oh, there it is. Found it. Nobody move.
Or you get terminated.
You know what's crazy? I'd never seen Terminator 2.
Really?
You've never seen it?
What about the
Nope.
first one?
I have seen the first one. I've seen the first one. I've seen Salvation and Terminator Genesis.
Wow. Weird story.
Hey, Jared.
Yes?
Hold up. I'm a spooky ghost now. Hey, Jared. Knock at your bitch's cabin. Thanks for that.
Knock, knock.
Hey, Michael.
Yes.
Fluffy Soft is my favorite fabric softener. Whatever. I'm out of here. Yeah, I got the state box set too, homie. That's a great show.
Actually, my set is different from your set, though.
How so?
See, yours has slim cases.
Mm-hmm.
Mine has just a regular standard case.
Okay. Here's the thing. I got it like 10 years ago. This is probably
Yeah, I
why.
remember when it came out, though.
So, hello, old friends, new friends, and even a bear. How are you?
Doing pretty good. I got one couple more out of this.
No, it's like, hello, new friends. Hello, old friends. I'm
Hello.
the asshole.
Anyway.
Okay, so actually, I mean, if I'm the asshole, then I'm also the gore-bellied, front-fed footlicker. So I think we've established that that's now officially my fat kidney flirt gill. Just watch Space Ghost Coast to Coast, damn it. It's on. I think it's still on Max. Damn you, Zaslav.
Yeah. Well, here's the remake of Friday the 13th.
Which I think is kind of underrated, honestly.
And then here's the bonus disc, which who cares? Because, Grant, I don't know if you saw this, but I did get the whole box of all the Friday the 13th movies.
Dude, how much did that set you back?
$130.
Jesus Christ.
What? To me,
Why are you bringing Jesus to this?
but to me, dude,
Because
it was
Jesus
worth
is Lord. He's our Lord and Savior, Jared. You dirty sinner.
it. But to me, it was worth it. I think it was worth it.
I don't know why this reminded me of this. I just think of that Beavis and Butthead when they're watching some music video that goes, hey Butthead, is that Jesus? What? Is that our Lord Jesus Christ? He goes, no, it's just Lenny Kravitz. He goes,
Hey, Grant.
yes.
Got these.
Oh, both of those are on my wish list. The last Criterion. No, the last Criterion I got was this masterpiece. No, I'm just kidding. But it is a good movie. No, this actually was a first watch for me this year in a movie theater. The Last Picture Show. Peter Bogdanovich. It's one of my favorite films now.
Oh, I got Anatomy of a Fall as well on Criterion.
Dude, I need to get up on my physical media. I need to get Anatomy of a Fall. I know that they're doing spoiler alert, although I'm not going to tell you where I rank it because we're not going to talk about it tomorrow. But Perfect Days, which is on my best of the year list so far, definitely going to have to pick that one up.
Well, sadly,
but,
my Barnes & Noble is not going to have it.
I got that Criterion pre-ordered for Perfect Days and also Risky Business.
Dope.
Just take those old red goods off the shelf. I'm sorry.
So he has the perfect days. Well, I don't.
God damn it, Bobby, stop freezing.
But I was going to show you another.
King of the Hill, or as I like to call it, the actual
I'll be
new
back,
norm,
guys.
and it's good.
Jump right back in.
Well, God damn it! If it,
God damn it, Bobby.
Oh, I got it. Nail, you giblet head. We live in Texas.
I'll
It's
kick your
already
ass, I'll
110
tell you
in the
what.
summer. And if it gets 1 degree hotter, I'm going to kick your ass.
What was that line that he says to Bobby where Bobby, isn't he like joined the, I'm trying to think, it's like the scene is like, Bobby joins like the soccer team or whatever, and he goes, Bobby, I love you, and that's why I need to tell you this. He goes, like, soccer was created by something by homosexuals and women to take people's manhood away. And then Bobby just looks up at him and he's just like, Dad, why do you hate everything that you don't understand? And then he goes, like, Bobby, like, I love you. It's like,
Bobby, I love you.
King of the Hill.
But, Grant, I was going to show you the Criterions I just got recently.
This.
There's The Vanishing.
Okay, now is that the original or is that the shitty remake with Jeff Bridges? They're both by George Slicer.
This is the 1988 movie.
Yep, you picked the good one. Have you seen it yet?
No, I got that because Fritzky and I are doing a 31 on 31 for our house horror. That's on the list.
Dude,
So-
I just want to warn you right now. Like,
Here's a couple. I'll show you a few other ones before I show the other ones.
the ending of that movie, I'm not going to say what happens, but it's so disturbing. You want to take a shower. Like, it's so it's so fucked
Yeah.
up.
I was going to show you the ones I got so far for that list. Besides that one, I also got Keeping Tom.
Good movie.
It's good. I didn't love it, but it was good.
it was all right.
It was good. It was good. Like, don't get me wrong though, it's good. Like,
It's a flawed movie, but to be fair, the modern slasher movie really would not exist without what they did in Peeping Tom. Like, the stuff that they set up would go on to be, like, really important to, like, movies in that genre going forward.
yeah, I may need to give this a rewatch, but I liked it though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be watching this one after we log off here, Carnival of Souls, because it's only 78 minutes. So I'm gonna be checking that out.
Rad.
And then I got Eyes Without a Face, which I did not care for. Like,
I haven't seen it. It's on my list of I, Tanya's another one. My sister can't believe I've never seen I, Tanya. Because I love Margot Robbie. People know this. I don't think I've mentioned
I still
it, but
remember,
really
dude.
like
I still remember. Like, that it was that Twitter post that said, Grant, this is you. And then I only like Wolf of Wall Street for the plot. And then underneath says the plot. And then it's Margot Robbie with next to no clothes.
Oh, Jared. Keep thinking of. I don't know why, because I've been on an Emma Stone kick because I saw Kinds of Kindness. I've watched like the best moments of Emma Stone on SNL, and it's literally just all the compilations are just like, Jared, somebody took my last husband. Jared, knowing you and the type of action movies you like, if it's in your theater near you or like when it's on DVD, watch Kill. Holy shit. It's so good.
Kill is basically Die Hard on a Train, isn't it?
It's Die Hard on a Train, but Indian. Like, it's literally like, okay,
it's basically Indian Die Hard on a Train. Like,
and
okay.
Here's the thing. They're going to make an American remake, and this is the epitome of Lionsgate this is the epitome of you really are going to have to justify your existence for me, because this is like one of the best action films ever. I'm not kidding.
I'll have to check that out. Then got The Cremator.
That's what she said.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I got this one. This one's a really good movie, though.
Before we keep going, are you guys excited for the Invading Castle Demon Slayer coming in 3 films?
Oh, yeah, I heard about that they're going to do a trilogy, right?
Yeah.
I'm honestly excited. I like Demon Slayer now.
Yeah. I don't watch too much Demon Slayer. I do want to get into it, though. I do.
Yeah,
But that
I've
ending
seen
on
Mugen Train,
season
though.
4, on episode 8 of season 4, holy shit.
yeah.
I'm
I need
excited
to-
for
I
the
need to get
next
onto
one.
that.
Luke, I also want to tell you because I literally didn't know this movie was based on a show, and so I like binged the entire show. The Real Bros of Simi Valley is fucking hilarious. You need to watch it. It has Jimmy Tatro in it. He also like directed it.
I have to check that out.
It's on YouTube. All 3 seasons are on YouTube. They're like 10
All right.
minutes. Yeah.
All right, and then here's the last one for the 31 on 31, and we'll get to the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Cure?
What is that? Cure?
Oh, Cure, from Kiyoshi Kurosawa.
Oh, never heard of that one.
Which my Barcelona doesn't have.
This is Grant. Knowing you, dude, you would love this movie. You would
Okay.
love this.
It's Japanese, yes.
Yes, I mean it should be. 'Cause, I mean, Kurosawa. That sounds like a Japanese name. Like
Japanese, Korean, especially those kinds of. Also, I noticed you saw Baby Assassins, Jared. Movie.
Baby Assassins.
I'd do an American remake of that movie. If somebody wanted me, like, is there any movie you would like to direct now at this point in your life? Honestly, I'd like to do a Baby Assassins remake. I don't know why. It's inspiring.
I wouldn't blame you. But here's the other.
There's a
criterion I got.
third movie coming out.
I know. I'm so excited.
But here's the other criterions I got with the sales so far. Here's Anatomy of a Murder.
Mm-hmm. Good one.
Very good movie. Here's another Kurosawa film. Here's Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had to watch it?
Still, I have not seen.
Look, there comes one of them now. A
They're
classic.
coming for you, Barbara.
Here's a classic right here, Night of the Living Dead.
Is it in
And this is
Hold
the
on, I'll be right back.
I got the 4K of it. This is the 4K.
Cool. I'll be right back.
And then
Hey, Kurt, look, he's running away.
look, there comes one of them now. And then if you take this out, little insert, you open this up, it's a little poster of Karen Cooper, which is pretty cool. Did a watch along for this a couple years back.
I did the thumbnail.
Yes, of course, you do all the thumbnails, dude.
I know.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite zombie flicks.
So, Night of the Living Dead, I own it on Criterion. I cannot find it at the moment. All I have to
Are you
say
back?
is, they're coming to get you, Barbara.
They're
Look.
coming for you, Barbara.
Look, there comes one of them now.
So,
Grant, you're gonna
Hey, look,
like this next one. And Greg, can you lower down the camera?
Yep, sorry.
Thank you. You're good.
hey, this is not Skimmerik.
Fucking hell. Anyways,
Okay, Luke,
Here's one.
don't even play. You like that movie now. You
I know I'm
that-
not gonna play with you on
Okay.
that, but just
Wait,
I'm
what
saying
movie?
with this next one I'm showing you, you're gonna like this if you've seen this.
What
real quick,
movie?
I have to mention this. I made my mom laugh the other day. So it was, they were like my mom and my sister were just sitting like watching one of those lame ghost hunter shows. It wasn't even like Ghost Adventures. It was like one of the knockoffs. And it was like, there's something going on down that hallway. And I just very quietly went, put my hand over my mouth a minute. Kevin. And my mom just lost it.
That's funny. But Michael, this is one of the ones that Michael recommended me. I've seen the film before, but it's just I never owned it on Criterion or any physical media. Hey, bud, let's party.
Oh, yeah.
Fast Times at Ridgemont
That's
High.
on Criterion. Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's a good addition.
That's my list.
And
It's a good
remember a
addition.
few moments ago? Do you remember a few moments ago?
Tits.
Hey, Luke. Whoa, awesome. Totally awesome. Way to go, Hamilton.
Yeah.
Hamilton.
Dude, Michael can just spout out like a bunch of Fast Times at Ridgemont High quotes, dude. Like,
Whatever happened to that Sean Penn? Can we bring him back? Spicoli?
He's changed, man. Sean Penn's
He's
changed.
changed, bro. It's true.
yeah. But then here's Double Indemnity,
Mm-hmm.
4K.
Nice.
Mhm,
Then here's the other
mhm.
one that Michael recommended. Targets.
Underrated film.
It's starring Boris Karloff.
That's one of his. I think one of his like last roles. So I think he passed away.
Yeah,
I think like a year, a year or two later. It's an underrated film.
I haven't seen it.
Basically, it's the movie is two stories in one. It follows Boris Karloff's character, who is like this movie actor, and he has to go to like this premiere of his film at a drive-in, but he really doesn't, want to. And then the second story features this guy who loves, having guns on him, and he starts going on a rampage with the guns.
Pretty interesting.
I wanted to mention
and then I forgot to mention in the end both stories in that film, they connect together.
That's rad.
Check it out.
We all know our friend of the channel, awesome, certified awesome person, Lily, as in Lily Loves Phil, Lily Blasco. I made her laugh because she did her review of, and this actually happened. This is one of the, I always call it the top 10 greatest movie theater audiences of all time. One of them also was at my screening of Horizon. So everybody knows this. I hated that movie. But the best review I could possibly say of it was the dude next to me. It was this like 50-year-old guy wearing like it looked like maybe a Guns N' Roses shirt. 30 minutes in, conked out, snored like a narwhal. And I saw this movie in Dolby. So like it overpowered the Dolby. Like it was like he was practically making music with his snoring. It was hilarious. And then, but the next day, I went to the Draft House to see Kinds of Kindness. And
how is that film?
All I'll say is I don't want to spoil it, but you might be hearing about it on tomorrow's stream. That's all I will say. So I really liked it.
That's good That's good that you got an Alamo Draft House out there. I have one out here too, where I live. Only 5 minutes away.
Mine's about 30 minutes away. But I saw. This was like I'm trying to remember. First movie I saw that because they just opened it. It's in St. Louis. The first one I saw was Blackberry. I saw there. I saw a double bill of Bottoms and Cade the Tortured Crossing, the Neil Breen movie. That was fun. And then the last movie I saw there was, I believe, It's Such a Beautiful Day, the Don Hertzfeldt movie.
I love Alamo Draft House.
It's so much fun. When I went to see Kinds of Kindness, it was all like, they did like, because they do the pre-show, they do that special pre-show for it. It was like a Betty Boop cartoon about cults, and it was like the Dodge Charger commercial, because there's a Dodge Charger that's a prominent part of it. Like they do scenes of John McEnroe playing tennis because there's a broken tennis racket that John McEnroe so it's but the best thing is I was with the audience and people, you're not supposed to talk at the Draft House, even though a lot of people are drunk off their ass. You're not supposed to talk.
Oh, of course.
The dude, but you can, like any theater, if you can utter something quickly and it's funny, people will give you a break. The dude sitting next to me, he was one of only 4 people that was pretty much laughing the whole movie, one of them being me, because I have the warped sense of humor that Yorgos Lanthimos brings to it. So there's the 4 of us. There were 2 times where the whole theater, and it was pretty packed, erupted. The first was, there's a shot in this movie, and all I'll say is it involves dogs driving a car. And it's the music choice. It's like the needle drop when they show the black and white footage of the dog. It's in the trailer. But the music choice of it, people erupted. The next time was, because it's 3 segments. The thing about Kinds of Kindness is it's an anthology. So when the next story started, and this was about 2 hours into this 3-hour movie, the dude next to me, once the next plot was set up, and it was just after a parade of fucked up things, because it's Yorgos Lanthimos, the dude next to me went, holy shit, what the fuck is wrong with Greek people? Jesus fucking Christ. People lost it. And people cheered. It was like the best thing to say at that moment. Like, I turned it out loud and said, dude, right? And people lost it again.
Do you ever go to any of like the classic films showings at Alamo?
Well, It's Such a Beautiful Day is a movie that's 12 years old. But I tried to. I really wanted to when they did Drop Dead Gorgeous. That's like one of my favorite comedies. They did that not long ago for its like 25th anniversary.
You gotta go to the movie parties if your Alamo has one. Those are fun. Those are very fun.
Them. I almost went to basically the Cape the Torture Crossing screening was so late that they did it at like the movie party. They did it like in that style. But they had Scott Pilgrim there, and I really wanted to go, even though I've seen that movie theatrically now like 5 times. I
seen it. The first time I seen it was on Cinemax, and I really loved it. And then I watched it again. Really loved it as well. I saw it when it was re-released for its 10th anniversary in Dolby Cinema when AMC was re-releasing it, and it was just amazing in Dolby Cinema.
I'm glad you brought up the Dolby re-release, because what's funny is that if this isn't proof that Scott Pilgrim has found its audience in the last 14 years it's come out, I saw it with my friend first, like opening day of release when it like first came out in 2010. We mentioned before Alec, me and my buddy Alec, we went to see, that was like a friendship defining movie. We saw Scott Pilgrim. We loved it, and we were like, why is nobody here? We were like one of the only people in theater, and then during the day, I had time to kill. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go see Scott Pilgrim again. So I saw it twice when it first came out. It re-released recently at a theater for like just retro throwback stuff. So I saw it then. When they did the Dolby re-release, what's amazing, and that re-release, the theater, it was like 2 weeks in advance when tickets went on sale. We struggled to find a seat together. It was me, him, and another friend. It was packed. The whole Dolby was like full. And it's like, man, and it actually made my heart warm. I was like, man,
well, the movie flopped when it came out, and then as the years progressed, it finally found a cult following. And I love that more people are actually finding this film and actually really liking it. And now that they did, I think like during the pandemic, they did the whole read along with the cast, which that was pretty cool.
And then the Netflix series, which was actually really good, honestly.
I didn't watch
It's not going to do a second season.
It's not going to get a second. Well, it didn't leave it that open. I mean, you know what? Honestly, I'm just going to be real, because I did my top 100 favorite movies recently, and one of them was Scott Pilgrim. Next year is 2025. You know what that means, don't you?
15th anniversary.
15th anniversary.
Well, 15th anniversary of that, but also Dear Lionsgate Pictures. Re-release Kick-Ass in IMAX next year, you fucking cowards.
Yeah. They'll never do that.
Please.
They'll never do that. It's Lionsgate. They'll never.
Dude. Guess what's turning 10 next year?
What?
That's a good movie, bro. Dude,
never even heard of it.
I guess this isn't a spoiler to say either, because let's be real. Luke, it's on your list too. It's on both of our lists. I can tell you this right now. I didn't look at your list, and I can tell you, because I'm not spoiling it. That's why I locked mine. But next year, Inside Out is turning 10, and Inside Out 2, man, that had no business being as terrific as it actually was. And
I loved it.
Good stuff, man.
It's just, there are going to be some movies on here. You know what the thing though is that, like, Michael, we don't know each other all that well yet. But the thing is, like, anybody knows me, that I'm kind of the pretentious film snob of the group. And so, like, when my list comes out, there are Inside Out 2s and stuff like that. There are a lot of weird, obscure indie movies that nobody's ever heard of. Like, there's at least 4 movies on my list that I can tell you now. Like, for instance,
heard of.
North of Normal. Nobody saw North of Normal in this country. It went straight to VOD. It was a Canadian movie from 2 years ago. But it's fantastic, and more people should see it. Because my list is also kind of like, hey, there's this cool movie you maybe haven't seen that you'd really, really like. So I want you to know about it.
There's some movies that nobody's seen.
And there's still some I haven't seen yet. Like, I'm still pissed. It just opened not far from me, but I didn't have time to see it before the deadline. I'm going to try maybe next week to go. Robot Dreams finally came near me, and I really want to see it.
I want to see that also. I mean, the animation looks great, but I heard
Didn't it
it's a
came out
film.
last year.
It did come out
Well,
last year,
technically, but it's finally
released it
actually
this
getting
year.
a release.
It had
This year.
an Oscar qualifying run for 1 week in December, but for some reason Neon picked up the rights and just tabled it until May. It started like its actual limited run in May because it was
And I heard
nominated
that
for
film
Best
has-
Animated Feature.
And I heard the film has no dialogue in it.
We'll be right back.
None at all, and I hear that it's fantastic. I mean, I heard it said that like it out Pixar's Pixar for like an independent animation. And what I realized, I had this kind of thought in my head, and I think it was a combination of David Zaslav's shitty behavior, because again, he funded Horizon, but he couldn't even release Coyote versus Acme. Fuck you, Zaslav. But also,
Yeah, I
it
wanted to
was
see that
and-
film as well come out, get released.
Yeah, please, Coyote, dude, I literally.
Come on, Zaslav. Come on.
I made the joke I was talking to my dad about this. I made the joke of Roger Ebert once did this like thing where there was some Western that was out. It was in like the early 80s where he did a Dog of the Week, but it wasn't a movie. It was like a Dog of the Week citation to Universal because they pulled a movie from theaters after like a couple of days while he was on vacation, and it was a movie that Gene Siskel really liked, and so he wanted to see it. And it was around the time that E.T. was like the biggest movie. And so he said, "Dear President of Universal, with the hundreds of millions of dollars that you made from E.T., could you maybe go upstairs and grab a copy of that other movie and show it to me? I'd appreciate it." I did a variation on that, but I said, "Hey, David Zaslav, for all the billions you've made off of Barbie, and deservedly so, could you maybe go upstairs and grab Coyote v. Acme long enough for me to leak it on Twitter?" I mean,
I totally
watch
forgot this came out. Now it's over 10 years now,
I want that movie.
What's up?
and the third movie is coming soon.
What?
What's up?
Hell
Oh, that's
yeah!
right.
I've never seen any of the
Oh,
Pattinson
God,
movies.
that's
It
right.
already turns
Dude.
10 this year.
Michael,
No,
one of
it
the-
actually kind of turns 10 next year, though.
in my top 100 favorite movies,
No, it came out 2014.
in my top
Well,
100 favorite
well,
movies,
Hold on, sorry. When were we able to finally see it, though, widely?
January. Same with the other one.
Exactly, so that counts.
It qualified. Yeah, when I did my best of 2018 list, Paddington 2 was on there because technically it didn't come out in our country until 2018. I should point out, Paddington 2 is on my top 100 favorite movies because that movie is just absolutely delightful in every way. Like, I love
What were
Yeah.
you going to say, Grant?
Yeah, sorry for cutting you off, dude. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, man.
No, go ahead. You're going to say something, dude.
Oh, no, that's all I was going to say was that Paddington 2 is
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
because
sorry.
it's goddamn delightful. Like,
I was gonna-
But
oh, go ahead.
I'm not going to spoil the spots because I know again Grant didn't look at the list because that's.
Dude, I'm not. I'm not even.
I'm
putting
not
it on
spoiling
a
the spots, but I'm
What?
only going to tell you 5 movies that you guys should expect on the list. Like,
Okay.
obviously, you're going to see Doom Part 2 on there. That's pretty fucking
Well,
I don't
obvious.
yes,
think it's a
watch
spoiler to say that. I'm pretty sure it's on mine and Dave's list. I'm pretty sure because it's definitely on mine.
I'll let me just.
I got to
It's-
watch it. So.
I'm not going to spoil this. I'm not going to say where it is because that's obviously going to give it away. Obviously, you're going to see this on the list.
Which I still have yet to watch.
It won't
You're-
be on my list, but I liked that movie.
You're going to see The Beekeeper on my list.
Luke, I still have yet to watch it.
Sacrilege! Did you watch it now?
That's bullshit.
I'm kidding right now. Okay. This one will also be on my list. Lisa Frankenstein.
That is a runner-up on my list. That almost made it, but I just couldn't. I love that movie.
But this one kind of holds something special for me because this was the
I'm
first
sorry.
film of the year that I truly adored.
Oh, I love
like-
that movie.
You
I
want to
mean,
know
I'm sorry,
something?
I
The
thought that-
Beekeeper was
I
the
thought
first
that-
film that year. Was the first film this year that I genuinely loved, but it was not on the level of Lisa Frankenstein for me. Like,
I'm sorry, I
just-
seen the trailer to that. It looks awful.
The movie's better than the trailer. The movie's a lot better than the trailer.
I thought, dude, I was actually sold instantly from the teaser. Like I was sold
Well,
instantly.
the teaser. But like, this is one of those cases, Michael, where it's technically a spin-off, so I guess that it's in the same universe.
Oh,
But
Jared's got
this-
something for you.
This is totally a Jennifer's Body situation. Like, this is a movie that's gonna find its audience. Like, it's one of those future cult classic
Just
movies.
like Scott Pilgrim.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So, but Jared's got something to show.
Yeah.
My only 2 films that I got physically from this year. Only these 2.
Both movies I liked. One movie I liked a lot more. Immaculate.
But I
Baby.
will tell you, Immaculate will also be on my list, but also this will be on my list too. Is
Hot
Ungentlemanly
take.
Warfare.
Hot take.
So Luke, did your score go up since you first reviewed it? Like, did
Yep,
you watch it
went
again? That's what I thought.
Well, I haven't watched it since theaters, but as the film kind of penetrated my mind, it went up because I'm just like, this is so my kind of movie.
It was a lot of
Hot
fun.
take is better than Inglourious Bastards. The Queen
Whoa.
I wouldn't go that
That's a
far,
spicy
Jared,
one,
but
dude.
it was good.
You know
And then
what I was gonna
This
say.
one right here, this is the last one.
I'll let
Oh,
Luke
go ahead.
finish.
Go ahead. Let Michael have his moment.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, going back to Scott Pilgrim, when I saw that in Dolby, just that experience was just amazing because when at the beginning of the film when they're playing the music, the band, it just felt like a concert going on.
Dude,
Yeah.
Exactly. I think I actually annotated my review with the Dolby mix they did. The Dolby like remastering was awesome because when they do, especially when they do Threshold and they do like freaking the opening credits like We Are Sex Bomb, you can practically feel it in your like pants. Like it's
I
like,
did too.
So well done.
I did that too, and the seats were vibrating, which made it even more amazing.
Well, and also the sound effects too were really well pronounced, like the like the tinny kind of 8-bit, like 16-bit sound. That's dope.
That was one of my best movie going experiences with that film.
Yeah.
You know, I had a similar experience last year with the IMAX remaster of Stop Making Sense, where that just was the sound design was so good, and the way that it was like exhausting in the best way.
And I also
Is
got
that
the
70%
film on
okay?
I also got the film on 4K as well, which is
Same here.
great. The
I
nice.
think I have like 3 copies of Scott Pilgrim. I think I have it on like DVD, Blu-ray, and then like Steelbook. It's like one of the older ones.
I had it on
He's got a
Blu-ray.
good tag.
I had it on Blu-ray, but I sold it because the 4K does
Hey,
have the
Grant.
Blu-ray inside of it.
Yes.
That's how much.
That's just copy of Scott Pilgrim.
That's his. Wait, you're saying Scott Pilgrim's a 0?
No,
No,
Oh!
I don't own it.
You don't
like
own
basically,
Scott
like, he
Pilgrim?
does
Jared,
it, like,
please
if
go
he doesn't
out
own
and
it,
own
he does
it.
this as like the goose egg.
It
Please
can't
go
be that
out and buy
expensive by now. Like it's got to be a little cheaper now. By now.
Let
Problem
me
is
see how much it is,
trying to
and
find
then I'll
it.
show Jared.
Yeah.
He's just trying to yeah, he said the
Hey,
problem is trying
right.
to find it.
Hey, Prime Day is coming up, so Jared, you could get it for Prime Day maybe if it's on sale.
Yeah,
That's true. By the way, I speaking of, thank you for putting that back in my head. Have you seen at AMC they have that little advert for freaking Prime Day where Megan Thee
Yeah,
Stallion?
Jared, here, look,
the-
Scott Pilgrim right here.
Dope. How much is it?
Scott Pilgrim right here, Amazon, $18.99.
That's not
Go
bad
pick
for
it up.
4K, bro.
Go pick it up, Jared.
Please.
Definitely. 4K.
Jared's like, Jared, to quote Scott Pilgrim, is if I say yes, like it's fine for the.
But I was gonna show the last one quick here,
Yeah.
because the last one, Grant, you know this one's gonna be on my list. You knew it.
Is it gonna be one that I don't like? Oh no, that one's gonna, dude. Every time
And
I
I
bring up
still
Monkey
have
Man,
yet
you're
to
under this
get it.
Whenever I bring up Monkey Man, you're under this assumption that I didn't love it as much as you did. It's gonna be on my list too.
I know, but like you're not gonna
I
like
love that
when I
movie.
say like here's the thing. When I say that, I mean like you don't have it as high as I do.
Dude, how many I mentioned this to them who must not be named. I've mentioned it to you, I've mentioned it to everyone. Ranking is stupid and arbitrary, just like stars are stupid and arbitrary. Like if it's in my top bracket, it's equal. It's like these are
Right,
the
okay,
movies
yeah, I get that.
most- Thank you, Michael.
I
It's
just
fun-
gave you a
I saw
subscribe.
you just sub me. If it's in the top bracket, or even if it gets like if it makes the list, it's like type. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
It's not like I like this a little bit. It's more just like it's my number one, which is the one that has really stuck in my mind, and then it's all the other tied for number one. You know what I mean? It's like all the
Got it. Okay, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I think that people
Yeah.
get too hung up on the ranking when it's more just like, these are hey, I got a catalog of movies that I think are rad, and I think you would think are rad too. These are
Yeah, but
right?
but
Yeah.
this and another movie that I'm going to be talking about tomorrow with you are honestly pretty much tied. Like, I could switch these two any time I want to, because like I'm not going to tell you which one it is because you already know which one it is.
Yeah.
Luke, you're going to be mad because I still have yet to pick that up.
Mhm.
Same here.
Dude, I am so behind on my physical.
Let me just say this though. Let me just say this. Jared watched it. He did watch Monkey Man.
On
you did-
his
And
account.
I haven't watched it yet still.
So wait, Jared, did you not see it in theaters?
No, didn't get
Oh,
enough time.
Same, I didn't get to see it in
But
theaters
he,
as well.
but he, I let him use my Voodoo to watch this because as soon as it came out on digital, I bought it right away.
dude, that movie.
Because it's too good. And
I think
honestly, like, look, I'm gonna say this really quick about Monkey Man. For some people, I can understand the shaky cam being too much. Like, if you get motion sickness, totally get it. But for
I'm
me,
kind of glad now that I
it's
didn't
like-
see it in the theater.
for me, it makes you feel like you're in the moment. Like,
Dude,
The most-
I
The most
I-
majority people complained is the shaky cam.
well,
I didn't mind it.
I didn't either, and I'll say this too, Monkey Man, because I saw it twice in the theaters. I've seen it another time since it's been out on streaming. Monkey Man. It's the gritty reboot of the Hey Arnold supporting character.
I was going to mention that.
right.
Yes.
This is what it is the reason for the camera work. This is basically Dev Patel's gigantic, big, wet kiss love letter to Korean action movies and martial arts movies, and the way that this is put together. Like, I think that the key to this is sort of the same key to why Kill is so awesome. And Kill would be on my list, but it's not going to be because it's a July movie. So I intentionally leave those off until the end of the year list. But I think the reason I kind of said the same thing when I first talked to you, Luke. I think I said the same line, or maybe it was in my review. I said the same line that I kind of did in Kill. I kind of reused it because it kind of had the same vibe, which was this movie was so awesome, kicked my ass so hard, I could taste foot. Like, or like it kicked my ass so hard, I'm still coughing up blood and teeth. Like,
I know.
I guess it must have been good feet.
dude, the scene with the axe. Remember that scene? Dude, talk about great audience reactions. I saw it in Dolby the first time. When I was in the theater, there's the dude next to me who didn't utter a word the entire movie, just like dead silent. The part where they have that one shot where it's like point of view of the axe, and then like it pins the guy on the side of the neck, and you like pulls
Thank
him
you
to
for
where
spoiling it for me.
Oh, I think it's in the trailer actually.
Well, yeah, when he opens up his mouth, like, and then puts it through his
Yeah,
neck.
opens
Yeah,
up
that's
his
in the
mouth,
trailer.
and then the guy gets it, nicks him on the side, and kind of drags it.
Okay.
The dude next to me went like out loud, like it was like this visceral, guttural, horrified reaction.
All I was gonna say, what I want to say, dude, like about Monkey Man, that scene, when he does the double foot kick against that one dude in the boxing ring, it's in the trailer. Like,
Bad.
dude, like seriously, every time I watch that scene, I literally just want to go up and be like, because dude, it's like, bro, I'm like, dude,
You're
let's go,
yourself now,
let's
Luke.
go.
You know what's funny? Because the first person I told this was my mom. I told her because she wanted to know. It's like, oh, what's your list going to be? And I told her, and when I got to a certain one, we finished the list, and then she said, honestly, I kind of want to watch that. And she said, is it streaming? I'm like, yeah. It goes, you want to watch it with me? I'm like, well, I've already seen it 4 times. And she goes, oh. It goes, no, I'll watch it again. The other night, finally, she sat down with me and watched Late Night with the Devil. And she liked it, but she was also kind of like, you love this? I'm like, dude, it's great.
Now, Grant.
Yeah.
Grant, you might be surprised with this, but last night, 4th of July, was the first time I watched this film.
Oh, were you on the stream the other night? Okay.
No, he
No,
wasn't.
I wasn't
no.
on the other night.
Oh, okay.
It was. He said yesterday was the first time he watched it. We did the watch along a
4th of
couple
July.
days back.
Michael, I would judge you for that, but to be fair, first off, I love Jaws. I've loved Jaws since I was a kid, but I will say this: my brother loves sharks. Like loves Shark Week every day, every week. Shark Week every year it's on. Obsessive. Never seen Jaws. We got him a T-shirt. Never seen Jaws. I'm like, dude, it got re-released recently in 3D IMAX. Let's go see Jaws. Dude, you need to watch Jaws. Dude, I have it on Blu-ray. We need to watch Jaws. It's like, dude, it says, like, don't you think you'll like it? Like, I mean, I'm sure it'll be great, but like, I don't know. Like, dude.
I mean, at least I wasn't like, I'll watch it.
Right.
I just needed to get around to it when I had the time.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I want
And
to
all the
show
sequels
Luke.
sucked. Like, you don't even
Yeah,
have to bother with the other three.
That's what I just said. I was like, I only consider Jaws one movie.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I actually want to show Luke this edition on 4K. I don't know if you have this edition.
I
Is
have
it
the
a
Steelbook.
lenticular?
It has the lenticular cover
That's dope.
at the 4K. It has the book
I have the
inside.
Steelbook.
It has the book inside.
And you know my answer.
You don't own Jaws.
I mean, look how detailed. this
Jared,
book
you
is.
cheeky boy. You've let me
Yes.
down for the last time.
Look how detailed this book is.
That's awesome.
Got the it's got Quint's monologue.
That was clever. That was clever. He was like,
It's a big one.
Oh yeah, Luke, you got to get this. You got to get this edition. You know, I know you have the steel book, but you got to get this edition with the book in it.
Hopa! Neutral, you idiot! Hopa!
Michael, can I make a suggestion?
Go ahead.
Okay, you've seen Jaws. What I would recommend is this. I usually wouldn't recommend this because to me, sins is the devil. But I would watch, just for brevity's sake, watch if they have them. The Everything Wrong with Jaws 2 and Jaws 3D. And then come over to my channel when we do Bad Movie Night and we'll watch Jaws the Revenge. Because that's actually a movie you can watch with friends and snarky commentary and can make entertaining. Get the
I'm fine.
out!
I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I don't want to watch any of the sequels.
You're not fine.
Okay.
You're not fine.
The best thing to come out of Jaws the Revenge, though, I have to be real with you. First off, Siskel and Ebert's review, it's like all time because they just roast the thing for 5 minutes. The other
The roaring shark.
Right.
A shark doesn't have any fucking vocal cords.
Right. That and also the Nostalgia Critics review is also quite good. But the other thing is, oh, son of a bitch! Shark crossing, you a-holes! Anyway. The other one was, the best thing to come out of it is Michael Caine was in that movie. So Michael Caine, he had to miss the Oscars the year they were filming that in Bora Bora because it was the year he won for Hannah and Her Sisters. And so later on, like years later, he was on like Graham.
He probably regrets it now.
No, he does, but he gives the most Michael Caine cool guy answer to this query ever. So basically, in fact, Lemony Snicket kind of stole it when I asked him the same thing about the movie. I met Lemony Snicket, like the author, Daniel Handler, and he gave the same answer about the film with Jim Carrey. Where I talked to he's talking to Michael Caine, the interviewer, and he's just like, man, you missed the Oscars that year, right? You were shooting Jaws 4. He goes, oh yeah, Jaws 4. And he's like, man, it's really bad. Have you seen it? And he goes, no, I can't say I have, but I hear it's quite dreadful. I have, however, seen the house that it paid for, and it's lovely.
Good thing he hasn't seen it.
God bless you, Michael Caine.
But yeah, Luke, this edition of Jaws is, you can see they're limited edition.
I think that edition's actually out of print. So
It is out of print.
that's why I don't think I'm going to spend the money to buy that. I'm better with off the Steelbook.
Hey,
And
Luke.
I like that the special feature it has on it is the how they restored the film from the original camera
Oh
negative.
shit, he's
I'm a cooking of something up. Luke. Hi, kitty. So,
But yeah,
Don't worry, I don't
Luke,
have
I
the
think
first one, but I have the sequel.
Jared, you failed me for
Disgrace.
the last time.
Disgrace.
Deception.
Wait, let me put that into the up. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that.
That movie should be worth a penny.
You know, I was just gonna say that's $9.98 too many for that movie. Anyway,
It's bad. It's not.
I
that
don't
great.
hate. Actually, don't hate it.
Luke,
Same here.
I mean,
So
it's,
Luke,
I'll say this: Jaws 2 is probably the best of the sequels, if we're gonna be honest. It's not a
Yeah,
great
let's
movie,
say
but it's
that.
okay.
it doesn't have the Spielberg touch to it.
It doesn't.
Neither of the
No.
sequels don't.
Luke, I have a plan.
But it came with
My son, it's not time has come.
But
It's
Luke, I
July-
gotta say the 4K of Jaws looks absolutely beautiful.
It
Great
does.
transfer
Okay.
that they did.
Okay,
Okay, let's get back to Grant. Come on.
I've been talking to you often after our botched attempt to do that Knights of the Zodiac movie roast that we tried to do, like I think it was like in November,
Yeah.
about making this a monthly thing of doing bad movie watch-alongs. Luke, next month is going to be August, which means it's August, which means it's the 12th anniversary of August 29th, which means that our second episode has to be the Oogie Loves in the Big Balloon Adventure.
Oh
Because it's
God!
telling you-
God.
which is the best bad movie ever. But the other thing is, it's July. Do you know what that means?
Oh God.
Christmas in July. You know what that means, Ponto?
What?
Kirk Cameron saving Christmas, motherfucker. That's gonna be our first episode.
Good luck. Good luck.
Mouth fucking hot chocolate. Kirk Cameron, chocolate loving ass.
Kirk Cameron. Ugh. Man,
Ugh.
did he fall?
I was gonna say.
No, I was gonna say, you talk about great bad movie reviews. I think it was somebody from, was it like the New York Times? Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas. If he said something to the degree of, I gotta find it. Hold on. Go ahead and carry on your conversation.
Okay.
I'll chime in when I
But
find it.
You know what bad movie you should do?
what?
Shaquille O'Neal's Kazam.
Dude, we're gonna get to Kazam. Oh,
I will
Oh,
join.
God,
I will join you
Kazam.
for that. I will join you for that one if you do it because that
It's
movie's a
Green Egg
guilty
and
pleasure.
Ham.
That movie's a guilty pleasure for me.
Oh wait.
I actually like that movie.
I kind of ironically love that movie, but when I was like 9, I absolutely adored that movie and thought it was the coolest freaking movie ever. And now as an adult, it hasn't aged great, really.
Here's one we gotta do for bad movie night.
Oh,
Dude, okay.
I'll be down for that one. I love Howard the Duck.
Dude, we're doing bad movie nights, not best movie nights. That is an underappreciated art film.
This
Oh,
is a
you can't forget-
horrible film.
It's not.
cannot
It's
forget-
not if you think of it as interspecies erotica porn.
You cannot forget Eric Roberts. You cannot forget Eric Roberts. Wagga 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 wagga.
Oh, Tim Robbins.
No
you
one
mean?
laughs at a master
Robbins,
of quack
yeah.
food.
Oh yeah, Tim Robbins. I said Eric Roberts. Tim Robbins.
Oh, speaking though of Eric Roberts, you know what we do need to do? Especially, I'm trying to think of the time of year. It would have to be next summer. A talking cat. A talking cat. We need to do a talking cat, and we need to have cheese puffs while we watch a talking cat.
Oh God.
A talking cat. Hi, dude. You know what the funny thing about that? So Eric Roberts is the voice of the talking cat in that. Which, by the way, man, the talent on that family tree didn't go to the oldest member. Jesus Christ! Like your daughter's Emma Roberts and your sister's Julia Roberts, and then it's Eric Roberts. Like shit. But they talked about a talking cat, and they said that allegedly he recorded all of his lines. The reason it sounds so shitty, his audio quality, is because he recorded all of his lines in his own house, and he did it in his underwear while severely drunk. Like,
Oh God. Here's another one though.
Can't see.
Basket case.
Basket case.
Oh, Luke. You know what we have to do in February for Valentine's Day?
What?
His name is Ezekiel Sims. He was in
Oh,
the
God,
Amazon
Madam
with my
Web.
mother while she was researching spiders right before she died.
What about 50 Shades of Grey?
Oh no.
Oh hell no!
We said
No.
Valentine's Day movie, not horror movie.
Oh hell no!
No.
Dude, if we're gonna watch a Jamie Dornan movie, we need to do a good movie night and watch Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar.
Or Synchronic.
Hey, we got a good
Belfast.
Hey, we got a good bad movie to watch. Madam Web.
Hey, here's a
That's
well. Actually,
true.
here's a good Jamie Dornan movie. Synchronic.
I haven't seen it.
It's with him and Anthony Mackie.
I know, I've heard of it. I haven't seen. Isn't that the one from the dudes who did like
They did
Something
the
in the
Endless.
Dirt? Yeah.
And
It's
the Endless was a good movie. Like,
it was Moorhead and what's his name, right?
Let's watch Madam Web for a bad movie night, so I could be pissed off like I was when I watched the film.
You know what we need to do when we need to do Madam Web is the first one of the year so that it can be the "Fuck You, It's January" movie. Fuck you, it's January.
Yeah, you guys see,
okay, hold on a second.
we gotta see the
I gotta do
girls
this, I gotta do
dance
this.
to Britney Spears is toxic.
Yes. Hey, hold on. Grant, do you know what month it is?
Fuck you, it's January. You know what you just reminded me of, and maybe it's just because my brain has been destroyed by the internet. Well, everybody knows this, but is the Vine where the dude comes downstairs and goes, "Everybody, shut off that music." So I was just walking through my house. I stepped on an ice cube, and now my sock is wet. Takes out a toy gun. Who wants to fucking die?
Hey, Grant. Also, I want to let you know, dude. If you're still down to watch these together, dude. Hit me up.
Especially the first one. Like,
Dude, but
that's
this
a good
one has
movie,
the
though.
fun.
That's
Dude,
not bad movie night material. Those are
no,
good
I mean
movies.
just you and I watching it is what I'm saying. Just like you and I were like a phone call, like just watching these two movies. Like, but dude, I'm not even lying to you guys. Crank 2 has the funniest sex scene of all time. Like,
It does, Luke. Well, actually, let's. The funniest sex scene of all time was God damn it! What was the? Trying to think. It was recent. I lost it.
It's honestly this one for me.
The funniest sex scene of all time is in the movie. It's in a bad movie night choice, which is Survival Island, where Kelly Brook and that other dude like boink on the beach, and then you just see freaking Billy Zane. I like that movie. Billy Zane looking at them through glasses made of leaves, like sinisterly. Okay, this is the quote. It's from Ben. I want to give credit where credit is due. This is by Ben Kenigsberg from the New York Times from 2014 when this movie came out. He says, I think it's a 0 star out of 4. He says, with a smile so wide and laughter that sounds so forced, you half expect the camera to pull back to reveal hostage takers. Mr. Cameron explains how several facets of the holiday, the tree, Santa Claus gifts, have roots in religious tradition. That's absolutely true. I like that movie too. Kind of.
21.
21. Don't have one?
Oh, they didn't give you a disc. That's right. Fuckers.
I got another bad movie that you guys should watch.
And plus, Grant, I wasn't showing the Crank movies as a bad movie night because, dude, they're like my top 5 movies of all time. Like,
they're so freaking good, bro.
But like, I was thinking, because I wanted to watch those with you just so we can react to the funniest scenes of the movie. Like,
next year's 2015. Lose.
47. Oh God, 47 Ronin. I remember watching that.
Madam Web is in January. I actually don't hate that movie either. Madam Web is.
It's all right.
Madam Web is in January, but Luke, I know exactly what we need to do for February. We need to do it on February 1st because it's the 10th anniversary to the day of this movie.
What's that?
Cool Cat Saves the Kids.
Oh,
We have to do Cool Cat Saves the Kids.
What?
It'll be nice. And short.
oh no!
We can even do a double.
I never even
feature.
heard of
It's
it.
Michael, You follow me on Instagram, yes? I thought you did. Okay.
I don't.
Well, I will DM you the trailer. This is glorious. You have to watch this. This is glorious. It's the most recognizable people in the movie are Vivica A. Fox.
Oh
and
yeah,
Eric
oh yeah, I
Estrada.
do follow you. I do follow you.
Okay, I will send this to you. Eric Estrada and Vivica Fox are in this movie and are clearly drunk off their ass. And
Oh god.
There he is. If you haven't seen Your Movie Sucks, has like one of the best videos ever on it. Dude, that movie. Okay, say anything you want about that movie. The climax of that movie kicks fucking ass. The best death ever. The frying.
I just want to say though, dude, I feel like Vivica A. Fox was also pretty drunk off her ass this year too. You know what movie I'm talking about?
I'm trying to remember. Oh,
Hope it's
yeah,
just
that
thundered
movie. We'll be
outside.
talking about that movie next week. Oh shit, yeah.
And
that's
plus,
right.
Grant, you want to know what you did with that? You don't know when you watched that film?
I wanted
You
to
watched
tell
it on my birthday.
I did, and you know what? I remember I was the only one in the theater, and that was one of the movies that I got criticized. Or no, I was already out of the chat. Never mind. But anyway, that was during our off period where I saw that movie in a theater by myself, and I wanted so badly to text you and just go like, I think I actually did text you. I was like, Luke, I'm trying. This movie is hurting me. I need to go.
But then again, though, I was on vacation, so I wouldn't have had much time to pay attention.
That's
So
what it was. You were on vacation. When I saw it, we already, all the bullshit was passed with you and I. But you were on your trip. You hadn't come back yet. That was the same
yeah,
week.
I was on my birthday trip. So
Yeah, because that was the same week that I went to the early screening of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Because that was.
I saw that the week after. Like I
Yeah.
was like, as soon as I came back, I had to go see it, and I loved it. Like
I liked it a lot too. But this other movie, I guess it's no spoiler to say that it's on my list and it's very high on my list. Not another church movie. Just. How do you make a comedy with no jokes? I don't know, but not another church movie did it.
oh
Like,
god,
it makes epic movie look like scary movie, and it makes scary movie look like The Naked Gun. It's so bad.
I can honestly tell you that it would honestly make Meet the Spartans look like a scary movie.
Dude, at least Meet the Spartans has one good joke in it, and I think it was the joke about like. No, the one good joke in Meet the Spartans is right at the beginning when he's sitting with Carmen Electra, and he says, "This is like the only joke that actually made me kind of go, okay, it's kind of funny." Where he's sitting there and they just have like boinked or whatever, and he's just like, how will I measure in the eyes of my people? And then she just pulls out a laptop and just goes, well, according to Ain't It Cool News, this whole movie is just a shameless ripoff of 300. Okay, that's kind of funny.
I was gonna say the part that made me laugh at Meet the Spartans. Like I actually went through a phase where I was doing try not to laugh challenges on parody films and see if I could win at every single one of them. So I did one with Meet the Spartans, and I gave the film 1 star because there was one moment where I laughed.
What was this?
Okay. So the bit was very uninspired. Like, let me just say this. The bit is very uninspired and cheap. But one thing that occurred after it made me laugh. Like, okay. So it's the scene like when he's kicking all those people into the pit. Like,
oh, okay.
And it's the bit with the American Idol judges, and then Ryan Seacrest, a cowardly Ryan Seacrest at that, is criticizing him. And then he's like, "Oh, go fuck yourselves!" And they have the American Idol little logo over his mouth when he says "fuck." And I was like, "Oh,
that's kind of funny."
That was funny. Like, I actually lost it.
I watched a tiny bit of Epic Movie recently, and it's not a perfect. It's far from it. But I have to admit, Epic, when it comes to the scale of the movies, Epic Movie is kind of okay. Like, it's not terrible. There are at least a few moments that got a chuckle out of me, like the thing with the beaver. Like, when the beaver, Mr. Beaver just shows up and Lucy's just like, holy shit, a talking beaver, and just punts him. It's like, out of nowhere. But
I was trying to think of a couple moments, and like,
I never seen any of them. I heard they're all terrible.
Vampires Suck is okay. I remember that being kind of fun.
I was gonna
It
say
was
with
low
epic
hanging
movies,
fruit, but
like
still.
I would say before they all come together, like all four characters come together. The only bit out of those four that actually made me laugh was the snakes on a plane parody.
Yeah, that was okay.
That was honestly kind of funny. Like, shit, bitch, I'm always yelling. I'm
But there are a
Samuel
couple of
motherfucking
moments that are
Jackson. She's
funny.
like, and she's like,
Like,
bitch.
yeah. Well, there's some parts that were funny. I liked the part with the Da Vinci Code parody where
That one was okay.
Well, it was like Kevin Hart and he was the Paul Bettany from Da Vinci Code, the monk. And so there's like a scene where he just shows up and she just starts takes a paddle up, just starts spanking him, and he just goes. In like subtitles, it's like it's supposed to be in like Latin, I guess, but in subtitles it just says "beat me like Bobby beats Whitney," and then it says in parentheses allegedly. Like that was funny. And then the bit with the two best jokes in epic movie, the ones that are actually funny, are well, first off the we did it, everybody, and he uses the click remote to like freeze, and you just see Jennifer Coolidge, and she's like, Jesus Christ, I hate these fucking kids. That was funny. The other one was when this is by far the best joke in the movie, and it's uninspired, but it's funny. Like you said, is when they have the dude from Nacho Libre, and he's Mr. Tumnus, and he's like talking to him, and apparently he and Mr. Beaver are lovers, and like he's talking to him, and they're doing the whole thing. He goes. Like, I'm Mr. Tumnus. I am a fawn. And then she's like, a fawn? Does that mean? He goes, yeah, my dad fucked a goat. He goes, oh, okay. Like, just like lets it slide. Like, it's kind of funny.
You know what bad movie you should do, but I actually do like the film. It's a guilty pleasure. You ever seen The Pest with John Leguizamo?
Dude, okay, but see, the thing is that movie's not, to me, bad enough to do a bad movie night on, because there's parts in it that are kind of work for me. I don't know. I don't hate
Same. That's it's one of my favorite comedies.
I was gonna say though with epic movie, like the part where I'm just like the part that just makes me like just wince and cringe in the beginning, like I said before they all come together, because I'm just like this is just no. I said before they all come together, like.
That's kind of terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. The thing with what's his name is Dad from Back to the Future is fucking Willy Wonka, and he's like a pervert. That was kind of
I know, but I'm talking about like it just makes me wince and cringe because I'm just like this is just no.
Yeah.
It's the bit with Cal Penn, the Nacho Libre shit.
Cal Penn's in that film.
Okay, except though. Maybe it's just my childish sense of humor, but there was something that made me kind of smile when the Nacho Libre parody, which first off, Nacho Libre, love that movie to death. It's not an epic movie. It didn't make that much funny.
I haven't seen it, though.
But he shows up and he's like, does the Nacho, and you think it's just going to be like, they're going to go, cheese for Doritos, they're delicious. And it's just kind of like, okay.
That was just lame product placement.
It was lame, but the thing is, it was lame product placement, but I think it was self-aware lame product placement.
Yeah,
like,
but when it's the fat kid to just beat up on Cal Penn and then just breaks his arm, they actually show it. I'm just like, no,
yeah,
that's not funny. That's just disturbing. Like,
yeah,
I have to say what you're describing about these films. These films, like when you watch them now, they seem very dated.
Dude, here's the biggest issue with the movies is that they're dated like 2 weeks before they come out. Like the jokes have run dry, the Da Vinci Code jokes, like all that stuff. Yeah,
I can tell you.
I love
the first three scary movies. Like those are funny.
There's a Punk joke in Epic Movie where he comes out and he's just like, "I'm awesome, it's Punk, I'm Ashton Kutcher, bitch." And it's just like, okay, that's gonna age like.
But the only parody movies I can really just see myself watching are the first three scary movies.
The first four, like the fifth one.
Well, the fourth one's fine. Like it's not good, but it's okay.
The fourth one, though, I have to say, the fourth one has one of the biggest laughs in the whole series for me. And it's, well, first off, it's remind me to sign that abortion bill. Fucking Leslie Nielsen. After the kids lose he goes to the freaking preschool class, and the kids are like going crazy. No, the part in Scary Movie 4 I thought was funny, and it's a dumb joke. But I don't know when I saw it when it came out, it just made me laugh, and I just haven't stopped thinking about it. Who was the guy in it? Was that Craig Bierko? Who was like
it had to be Craig Bierko.
Yeah, that wasn't the one with the dude from Red Rocket in it.
Simon Rex, you're talking about.
Yeah, that was I think it was the third one. But
Simon Rex was in the third one.
and he was in the fifth one, but that sucked. In the fourth
The fourth one can suck my dick.
Scary Movie 5 is one of those movies where it's like, watch the first 10 minutes, and you've seen the only funny part, and then you can go. The stuff with Lindsay Lohan and Charlie Sheen was kind of funny. And then everything after that...
When Charlie Sheen just, like, breaks the fourth wall, is like, I've come back from worse than this, and then it just goes off.
The best part of that whole thing is literally when it says Scary Movie 5, like the opening title appears, you can go home. The one part that's kind of... There's only two other chuckles the rest of the movie. The only laugh in the movie is when they do this Paranormal Activity. And so they do, like, the epilogue, like, this is what happened after the footage you watched. And it says, like, Charlie Sheen died instantly, but his soul kept partying until Sunday or something. And I was like, okay, that's fine. That was funny. And then later there were two kind of chuckles. One of them was the Paranormal Activity 2 parody where they had the pool cleaners, and it was like on the security camera, and you just see the pool, because they did that bit in the second Paranormal Activity where the pool cleaners are moving by themselves. So they do that bit, but then it's literally, they throw a rager in the backyard, and they wake up the next morning, and they're all splayed out, and one of the pool cleaners has a dick drawn on his face. That was kind of funny. And then the one joke that is half funny, it's funnier in concept than in execution, but it is kind of funny, is the Evil Dead parody, where they have, like, they go to the house, and they're in the basement, and they just keep reading from the Necronomicon, and then it just keeps cutting back to upstairs, and the characters have lost more limbs and are bleeding in other places that they weren't, like, the shot before, and they just keep reading the thing, and it just keeps cutting back, and the dude's just like a head lying on the couch. That was kind of funny.
I know.
But everything else, yeah, it was bad.
It can suck a dick.
And I like Ashley Tisdale, but man, I hope she got a nice paycheck out of that.
What do you got?
That's a good movie. The others.
After
I've never
I'm
seen
done watching this, I need a Criterion because I have none of this shit.
Yeah, cause it's a stacked disc. Like,
And it's not staying on.
You know what? The one aspect of DVD that I'm glad. There's one element of. Before you jump me for saying this and kick me out of here, let me just be clear. Physical media needs to survive. I want to be clear about that. The one thing about DVDs that I'm glad has kind of been surpassed by Blu-ray is that they're not doing those freaking double sides anymore, where, like, it's impossible not to scratch it because it's literally just the plain back disc just on both sides. Like,
the one thing they're still doing is adding a lot of different movies into one disc.
it's weird.
yeah. But then there's no bonus features usually, which is kind of weird.
4 movies in one disc.
It's weird.
I feel like the compression wouldn't be great if you shoved 4
The quality
movies.
would not look great.
Right.
No.
I remember back in the day when if you got the DVD box set of fucking Avatar, like the director's cut version, you literally, to watch the theatrical cut, you needed 2 discs. Like, you got halfway through, and then it was like, put in the second disc to see the last 45 minutes of Avatar.
Fucking hell.
I wanted to make this point on stream, and then sadly I gotta go, gents.
Yeah, then I'll probably have to just call it off then.
Horizon was so bad, but if you notice, if you read my Letterboxd review, it's not really a review necessarily, it's just a list of all the missed opportunities. And if you notice, almost every cast member is on there except for Sam Worthington. There's a reason for this. It's because Sam Worthington is the one person in that movie that it's totally on his level. Everybody else, like Sam Worthington, is... I think I even said in my reviews, like, everyone involved in this, except Sam Worthington, deserves so much better than this. Like...
Yeah, I get that.
Sam Worthington, they seem probably a very nice guy. The dude is like a non-entity on screen. I'm sorry, he's Driftwood. And like, actually, that might be an insult to a useful wooden material. He also, You know what I also don't like about Sam Worthington, and it's something that Jai Courtney doesn't have a problem with, even though people compare him, is that Sam Worthington, no matter what movie he's in, he cannot pick a fucking accent to save his life. Oh my god, I rewatched Avatar when they re-released it. There's some time for the first half, he's doing a really shitty American accent, and then in the rest of the movie, the last 2 hours of the movie, he's just like, fuck it, I'm Australian. Just like, I'm just gonna talk in my normal speaking voice. Like,
But it's still an amazing film.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's
It's good.
No, sure. It's amazing.
The Avatar and
I didn't see the sequel though.
are good movies. I wouldn't go so far as to call them great. I think that the visually they're amazing. Don't get me wrong. Especially
Story-wise, not so much.
Yeah, well, again,
I was interested in story.
South Park nailed it. Dances with Smurfs. It's Dances with Smurfs.
The blue people.
But by the way, it warmed my heart to see when I went to see South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. They did like the 25th anniversary little Fathom Events TCM thing for it. First off, it was introduced by Leonard Maltin, and that was fucking awesome because you remember Mecha Streisand. And he actually poked fun at the fact that one of the reasons he loves the movie is because he loves fucking South Park because of that episode. Like, he didn't approve of it, but he still thought it was awesome that they made him, like, kick Mecha Streisand's ass. The whole movie, not only were people singing, the entire theater, including small children, were quoting the movie throughout, and that is a dirty fucking movie.
Wait, there was small children in the theater?
Dude, there was a family behind me, and they were all laughing. Like, okay, and like the kid said, ha! Literally at one point said, ha! Shit-faced cockmaster. I was just like, Jesus Christ.
It's a dirty movie, dude.
It's like,
that shows you how bad
Taking your kid to an R-rated movie.
Dude, there was a kid in my screening of Kinds of Kindness too. Parents don't give a fuck anymore. It's almost like they're like, couldn't get a sitter. Fuck it, you're gonna see a movie.
We'll let you see tits.
It's like I'm gonna take. We need a family-friendly movie to go see for 4th of July weekend. Inside Out 2. I mean, I hear it's really good. You know what's really good? Let's go see Kill. It's like, I mean, it is. I heard it's really good, but is it appropriate for Junior? Then just immediately cuts to him punching a dude so many times his jaw's falling off in graphic detail. It's like, ah!
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I told you about that young couple who brought a baby when I saw Sanctuary, right?
Oh, fucking hell.
Dude, that was like, and the baby was asleep, except when something really weird and horny happened. It was so bizarre. It was like they trained the kid to do that. It was almost like it was a baby doll that like pulled the string. Like, because I saw it at the art house. Anybody who knows Sanctuary is about Christopher Abbott and his love affair with his dominatrix, Margaret Qualley. So, and it's a very dark, horror-ish comedy thriller about this sort of battle of wits between these two. It's a fucked up, weird, erotic movie. This couple behind me who's like my age, they brought a baby, and they were sitting directly behind me in the back.
Oh, that's terrible when they bring a baby into the theater.
But here's the thing, the baby was asleep. The baby wasn't causing any problems. But what's funny is the baby wouldn't make any kind of noise. But then the second, it was almost like a dog whistle. The second anybody went either, oh yeah, or somebody said the word cock or fuck, like out loud, like with emphasis, like in a sexual context, behind me, all I could hear was, meh! Like the whole movie. And there was one part where Margaret Qualley was like talking to Chris Abbott, and my inner man came out for a second, and I just went, yeah, like kind of out loud, like yeah, like because it was like, dude, what? Like yeah. The kid behind me went, yeah. It was just like, like the kid. And then the best part of it, the guy came behind me. He was cleaning up. I know him. The Frontenac in Landmark Theater's Frontenac in St. Louis. Go to it. It's a great theater. So that it's really bougie. The dude behind me was walking by, cleaning up, and of course I sat through the credits. So I was, the credits lights came up, was walking out. Dude looked at me and was like, "Dude, was there a baby in here?" I was like, "Yeah, dude. The baby was right behind me." He just went like, "I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Dude, don't be. It was the funniest fucking thing ever." Like, I'm just like, God bless that kid. I want to invite that baby to every screening of every movie like this I go to. I wish he was at Poor Things. Like, I just want
like first sex scene kicks in like 40 minutes in, and then calculate to about like a minute and 50 seconds later, another one.
another one. We make the best music. 50 Shades of Grey. I need you to know something, Anastasia. I don't make love. I fuck hard. I'm not gonna fall for freaky fuckery. Oh, by the way,
actually, like let's also like a no. I don't have one anymore. It's too much. It's siesta time. What is siesta? Then man.
goes to us sitting behind me in a screening of Sex Drive with thong underpants.
But yeah,
you need to take that girl to grandma's, Luke. Anyway, so I actually wanted to bring this up because I started this on Threads and nobody has responded. So I did. Just saying, y'all. I decided we're gonna real quick. I did like a little movie trivia thing, and I thought it was like the most surprisingly thoughtful or pretentious lines from stupid movies or silly movies. And I thought of the thing that triggered it was a friend of mine who received found something his aunt posted on Facebook, and it was literally a minion, and like next to it it says, "Do you believe that God remains in heaven because he too is terrified of his own creations?" And like, dude, that's got to be deep. That's like Chaucer or something. Like, dude, that's from Spy Kids 2. What the fuck? Steve Buscemi says that in Spy Kids fucking 2. So I tried to do this thing of like nobody guess, nobody look ahead of time, but guess what movie the line is from. So I only have one example, so I just wanted to see if you guys can guess the movie, and then I'll bounce. Luke, if anybody will guess, it'll probably be you because you watch enough obscure, weird movies like this. Okay, so this is the quote. So I figured it out. Why hot dogs come in packages of 10 and hot dog buns come in packages of 8. See, the thing is, life doesn't always work out according to plan. So be happy with what you got, because you can always get a hot dog. What is that from?
Is that from Sausage Party?
No. You never
so much like Sausage Party.
I will give you a hint. It was said by Sean William Scott.
Is it American Pie?
It's not American Pie.
Dude, where's my car?
Dude, what? No. We're talking about stupid movies, not awesome movies. I'll give you a hint. It's not necessarily a comedy movie. It is kind of, but not. It's an action film with funny parts in it. Funny parts.
Here, I'm gonna. I can't do it. I can't cheat.
Yeah, you can't. You give up?
Yeah, I kind of do.
It's from the 2003 cinematic masterpiece, Bulletproof Monk.
Oh.
I never seen that. I never seen that
because I hate that.
And I like that movie.
I don't hate that movie either.
What's funny is
kind of dumb.
What's funny is I have that movie set because it's playing tonight, and I have that movie set on my DVR, so I'm gonna watch that movie at some point.
Bulletproof Monk?
Yeah.
Dude, that's spooky. Yeah, that's a line from Bulletproof Monk. What was the other line? It was something like a guy where he says, was it from Antebellum or something? I can't remember what the line was. That I think the one other person who gave an example, and I saw the clip, but I don't think I ever saw the movie. It was like an actor, and he was playing. It was like a Civil War movie, and it was strange because, or wait, can't remember, but it was something like You've never known true vengeance until you've tasted the testicles of a man that you've killed in battle, or something like that. And it's just like, what the fuck?
That's
Something like
strange.
that. And I can't remember what it was. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. Oh no, okay, I have one for you. I have a quote for you that you'll never guess.
Oh shit.
Okay. You are never gonna guess this one. Okay. This is from a television program. That's what I will say. Okay. Now imagine I'm standing in a forest, alright?
Alright.
Wait a minute. This is not my world. Disappointed!
I have no fucking idea what that is.
Hercules with Kevin Sorbo.
Oh god.
Legendary Journeys. I never watched that show when it was on. I was a kid when it was on.
Okay, what's the name of that fucking movie? Oh, this is it. Okay. Can you guess this quote? Do not look it up. Ponto, I'm watching your fingers. Do not go on IMDb and look this up. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Have a cookie. Okay. This following lady says, I'm exhausted. Gentleman says, yeah, me too. Do you know I'm really wired? What do you say I take you home and eat your pussy?
Huh.
You're never gonna guess this movie.
Is it a 2000s raunchy comedy?
No, it's actually a horror movie.
That sounds like a raunchy comedy, dude.
It does sound like a raunchy comedy and a really shitty one. But do you want to? Can you guess?
Is it Sex Tape?
No, dude. I said it wasn't a raunchy comedy. I said it was a horror movie.
I was kidding, dude. Calm
Oh,
down.
yeah. No, Sex Drive is a good raunchy comedy.
I said Sex Tape, not Sex Drive.
Oh, yeah, fuck that movie. Again, only one funny part, and it's the part with Rob Lowe where he like the freaking Disney shit on his wall. Like that was kind of funny. Everything else about that movie sucked.
Okay, give me a hint about that horror film. Give me a hint.
Fine. It involves a shark, and it's not a Jaws movie.
Ah, can I guess it?
Yeah, go ahead, Michael.
I may be wrong on it.
Yes.
Deep Blue Sea.
Dude, we're talking about bad movies.
Sharknado.
I know. I'm just kidding.
No. By the
Well,
way,
Deep Blue Sea is technically bad.
No.
It's a good movie. I was thinking Sharknado.
Agree to disagree. Do you guys give up?
Deep Blue Sea is the Jaws of the 90s.
Deepest bluest. My hat is like a shark fin, baby.
I was gonna guess Sharknado.
No. You give up?
Yeah.
Shark Attack 3, Megalodon.
Oh fucking hell! I remember that shit.
Okay, this is one for the history books. Okay.
All right.
So Luke, if you don't guess this one, you're out your mind, homie. So I guess it just comes down to one question: are you a Mexican or are you a Mexicant? I'm a Mexican. You're not going to guess it. I'll give you a hint. One of the actors in question is Johnny Depp.
Oh,
Who says
fuck.
one of the parts of...
Oh,
boo,
fuck.
boo, 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 boo. You give up?
Oh, God, did you stump me?
Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
I've never seen Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
What?
I never seen it either.
No, that's actually a good movie. It's a cheesy line. Okay, Luke, this last one, if you don't guess this one, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
All right.
Some motherfuckers like to ice skate uphill. Dude, really?
You're killing me. Dude, you're killing me.
Fucking Blade, Luke. Blade.
I haven't seen Blade in years.
Dude,
I haven't even seen it either. I haven't seen Blade either.
God damn it, Bobby.
God damn it, Bobby.
God, like Nick Nolte, I don't know. God damn it. God damn it. By the way, have anybody here watched Beverly Hills Cop Axel F yet? The
No,
new one?
I haven't
Still
seen
haven't
any of
watched
the
it yet.
Beverly Hills Cop.
I haven't seen any of them.
Luke, have you
I've
seen
seen
it
all
yet?
3.
Have you seen the newest one though?
Not yet. I plan on watching it tomorrow after work.
Dude, honest to God, it's really good. Like, it was kind of a pleasant surprise. Like, it's the best one since the first one, easily. But I mean, that's not saying much. But
That's
Like,
shocking.
first one's great. Like,
That's shocking considering Eddie Murphy's recent filmography hasn't been that great.
Well, this is easily. I've said it before, and then I had to double check. Like, he had to have been in something good since then. I'm like, no, actually, I said it's his best movie since Dolomite Is My Name, and I was like, you know what? Probably is. That was 5 years ago. So
yeah.
Dolomite Is My Name, and fucking up motherfuckers.
I
is
mean,
my
I
name.
have a few. I have a few like guilty pleasure Eddie Murphy films recently.
Norbit.
No, I hated that movie.
It's stupid,
Fuck
but I
Norbit.
kind of love it.
No, Meet Dave.
Haunted Mansion. Fuck yes. That movie's good though. That's not even a guilty
I never
pleasure.
seen that one. I seen the new one, which I liked.
Certified Hood Classic. Haunted Mansion.
I liked Meet Dave. Meet Dave was, I think, pretty entertaining.
Meet Dave was all right. I like. I feel
But
like
there's this scene like where it looks like he's pooping coins,
yeah. The only
and I was just like, ugh.
I don't think it's a great
Like,
movie, but it
Can I
is it
can
weird
I-
that I'm the only one who doesn't hate 1,000 words with like a passion? 'Cause everybody
I
says
like the 1,000 Words too.
it has its moments. Like, it's not
Yeah.
a great movie. It's kind of a mess, but the parts in it that work really work. The parts in it that don't really.
Like, can I
don't.
tell you guys a little? Can I tell you guys a funny story about me, Dave?
What?
Go ahead.
So we were going out of town for a tennis match because I was at tennis when I was in school. I brought that one. I brought the DVD of that because we were on a charter bus for the day.
Mhm.
So I brought that one along. We watched it, and I was like, so then one of my tennis coaches was like, that movie has a 20%. It should have a 1%.
Now, Luke,
I told him it had a 20% Rotten Tomatoes. He's like, that movie
You
should have
told
won.
me. You know what you should have told me? You want to see a 1% Eddie Murphy film? Go watch Norbit.
Yeah.
that's not even 1%, though. Okay, I'm not sitting here and saying Norbit is a masterpiece. I'm saying that for a stupid comedy, it has its moments, and it's not nearly as bad as people give it credit for.
No,
Like, I
it's
understand
terrible.
that it's hated by everybody, but I'm just one of those people. Okay, so unless you count the Shrek movies, let's see what the last. Okay, so yeah, Dolomite Is My Name. What has he made since then? Coming to America. That was okay. It wasn't as
not
good as the
good,
first
not
one.
good, honestly. It
You
wasn't
want to
good.
know something?
You People, which I didn't hate, but it wasn't terrible. Candy Cane Lane, which kind of sucked. So yeah, this is the best movie since Dolomite Is My Name.
Hey, Grant,
Yeah.
what's on top of your head?
No, what?
Eraser. So your name is Eraserhead.
Clever.
Oh, Jared.
Hey, Norbit.
Seriously,
I mean,
Norbit
because-
though, dude. That was pretty clever, dude.
Oh, God.
Norbit feels like
Raise your head.
no, but I gotta say, Norbit feels like it's a long film.
Is it though? I thought it was like 80 minutes. I don't remember it being that long.
No, it has pacing issues. It felt
It
like I
does.
was watching a movie for 2 hours.
The thing is like I kind of look at something like Norbit.
Right in the brawl.
I kind of look at Norbit the same way I look at something like. Maybe it's also because I was like 13 when it came out, and that's probably another reason. I saw it in the theaters, but it's kind of like one of those movies like Mr. Woodcock or like Balls of Fury or like fucking what was that one? I think it was also with Eddie Murphy.
I'm actually interested in checking out that film,
Which one?
Balls of Fury.
Balls of Fury is actually kind of funny, especially the part, especially Diedrich Bader. Like And that dude, the again, the best part of the whole. Also, the video game is actually even better than the movie. But there was a video game for the Wii. I'm not even kidding you.
And it has Christopher Walken in it, right?
It does. So, but there's.
I was gonna say Mr. Woodcock is pretty funny.
Mr. Woodcock's all right, and like, you must like getting spanked, Farley. It must run in the family. Like, there's parts in that movie that are funny. Drillbit
Are you
Taylor,
okay?
love
Rhetorical
Drillbit
question,
Taylor.
Woodcock.
Dude, Drillbit Taylor, like that's underrated. The Owen Wilson.
Drillbit Taylor's pretty funny.
I actually think it's kind of hilarious. Like you see this? This is a wing, and you're under it. All three of you right here. No, it's a funny movie. Drillbit Taylor. I honestly, maybe it's again because I saw it in the theater and I just thought it was funny because I was a dumb teenager. But Fired Up, like that movie was. I didn't think that was that bad. That one with fucking what's his nuts from Dumb and Dumber playing again like a 17-year-old, even though he's like 45.
Isn't it Derek Richardson or is it Eric Christian Olsen?
It's Eric Christian Olsen. That's who it was. It's the one about. Have you seen Fired Up? That was the one about like the two dudes who like
I've heard of it.
They basically sneak into like an all-female cheerleading camp as like male cheerleaders to like hook up with chicks. They're like these high school kids, and it's dumb. But the guy who did it would go on to do like Easy A. So like the guy who did it would go on to do like some decent movies. He also did Peter Rabbit, which is not a bad movie at all. I actually like Peter Rabbit, especially the
That's
second.
the same director that did Anyone But You, right?
Oh my God, that's right. He did do Anyone But You. Okay, yeah, that's another movie I really liked. So it's
Who's that anyone?
Oh, fucking you!
I mean, I like
motherfucker,
both
you need to
Sydney
shut the
Sweeney and
fuck
Glenn
up.
By the way, real quick, when I went with Austin and I went to see Right Here, Right Now, the Ghost like concert movie, and he was sitting next to me, and the trailer for Twisters came out, and he actually he said, "Oh my God, I can't believe we can't even pause this. We're in a movie." He was laughing so hard, I think he was almost gonna piss himself. Like it genuinely made me laugh. He almost shot his soda out of his nose.
No,
So it was like
he was pretty much making fun of the movie.
No, but the trailer for Twisters came on, and I made a joke to him. And it's that scene, you know, in the trailer for Twisters, when like Glenn Powell and Daisy Edgar Jones are like sitting there talking about how she wants to disrupt a tornado, and he's like telling her like, you know, we didn't have a chance. Do you want one? Smoldering eyes. Ooh, we're gonna fuck. So it's like that scene. I turned to Austin, and I just turned to him, and I says, okay, now what we're gonna need to do is get as many sharks as we can. We're gonna throw into this tornado. And he was like, just like started losing it, and I just would not stop laughing. Like it's a prequel, dude. It's a prequel all along. They're connected. They're just laughing.
I gotta say, do you think there'll be like CGI animals in Twisters? What would you want to see?
There has to be at least a cow. There has to at least be a cow. Yeah. After the first one.
There should be a cow.
I just again, Ryan has the best nickname for him, which is Mr. Pretty Boy. Which I wonder if he's ever seen him in Spy Kids 3D Game Over, because he's a fuckboy in that movie. Even more so than in Anyone But You. Like, if you're on my Discord, you know that for a brief time my profile picture was him in Spy Kids 3D, and it was like real Spy Kids 3D fuckboy Glenn Powell. Because it's just, he's like, before Hitman, before all these other good movies, he was this little twerpy kid. Okay, so in Spy Kids 3D, you know the scene in that movie where Junie goes to fight the robots, like the robot level? Remember that kid who's like putting him in the mech suit and is just like, I'm looking for level 5. You came to the wrong place, pal. And it's like shepherding him. That's Glenn Powell. That's like a freaking 11-year-old Glenn Powell. I shit you not. And he looks like a dweeb. Like he has braces and like zits everywhere, and he just looks like he looks unrecognizable. And you just watch it like, man, he was even more of a fuckboy and a nerd when he was younger. He wasn't even hot.
I know because I know that Glenn Powell actually likes to joke about that film whenever people bring it up.
He's so cool about it. Like the thing, did you see his post where he was? I think he was at like the Miramax offices, and they had like literally like the poster up, and he said something like "The real OGs know," and it's just him like taking a selfie with the Spy Kids 3D poster. Like,
well, I mean, I remember even I think it was on the Wired autocomplete interview he did with Sydney Sweeney. That well, like, what was his first movie? He said Spy Kids. He said it was Spy Kids 3D Game Over, Oscar nominated.
I mean,
I'm like-
it should have been.
and I'm like, Glenn, I know it's not Oscar nominated, but you're a genuine dude.
Best supporting actor, Elijah Wood as the guy. The shortest screen time in movie history. He's not the guy. Dude, Spy Kids 3D legit was not that bad. Like, when you compare it to the
It's
movies
not
that
good,
follow,
but it's not horrible.
it's the
They're all
weakest
not
of the.
good.
It's the Maxine of that trilogy. It's the weakest of the three, but it's a trilogy of equals, so it's okay. Because it's
Spy
still a
Kids
good
films
movie.
are all not good.
Dude, I'm going to say this. People say that all the time. I'm going to plant my flag. I watched the first Spy Kids again not long ago. That movie, I think that movie still is really cool and imaginative for like a kid's
I
movie.
watched the first one. I couldn't even get through it.
Really?
Mhm.
Dude, I think it was also just like that movie was totally unique in a period of time when kids' movies really weren't that unique. So it's just kind of like, man, Robert Rodriguez made a Robert Rodriguez movie for like, middle schoolers, and it just was. It was.
And guess
like,
who was in there? Machete.
Machete.
Danny Trejo. That's right.
I actually
When
do
are
like
we-
that film.
When he
Dear
talks
Robert
about
Rodriguez.
the watch that Carmen wears in Spy Kids 2, like,
Yeah.
doesn't tell time. Well, there was no more room for the clock.
Did
And I was like,
anybody else?
bitch.
Did anyone else become a man during the post-credit scene of Spy Kids 2 when they were 9? When she performed on stage at the end? Or was that
Oh,
just me?
God.
Mike Judge from Beavis and Butthead is in those films.
Dude, you know what the best thing about that is? He's not only in those films, but especially in the third one, he's not only in them, he doesn't give a fuck. Like, you can see that he's looking at it, like, and it actually works for him. Like, every time he's on screen, he's just like, geez, you can't do this, you crazy old man. Robert, where's my fucking paycheck? Paycheck, goddammit.
Give me my paycheck so I can make more Beavis and Butthead.
Dude, give me my paycheck, man. He goes, why am I even here? King of the Hill is still on. It's been on for 13 fucking years.
That's
So
the only
almost,
show.
uh,
That's the only show. That's the only show from Mike Judge I never watched.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a clean burn in hell, I'll tell you what.
Guess who was
I'm
in the
all-
third Spy Kids film?
I'm more of a Beavis and Butthead fan.
Wait, what are you talking about?
King of the Hill.
Jared?
Sylvester Stallone is in the third film of Spy Kids.
Oh, that's right. Sylvester
Dude,
Stallone's
so
in
not
it.
only do Spy Kids 3D, what made that movie great is that not only is it Sylvester Stallone, it's 4 Sylvester Stallones, and then at the end, it's George Clooney doing a really shitty Sylvester Stallone impression for like 5 seconds as the president. I'm like,
That's horrible. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it here tonight. It's getting late. I got to get to bed for work in the morning. So
You know what's funny? I'm flipping through the channels here, and I have to say I turned on Hancock with Will Smith.
dude, that's not that bad. That's kind of underrated, honestly.
I
That's a
actually do
decent
like.
movie.
I like the film.
even though it does kind of go off the rails in the second half, though.
You know what you should be blaming? You should be blaming McDonald's because they fucked you up.
I'll just say this though about Hancock: the first half is phenomenal. The second half it goes off the rails.
The unrated director's cut is better than the theatrical cut.
I'll have to watch the unrated because I've
still
only
waiting-
watched the
I'm still waiting-
theatrical cut, and like I said, the second half really goes off the rails.
And
They
in
should
case
really
you
do a
guys,
sequel.
and in case you guys are watching, no, I'm not gonna watch the Rebel Moon director's cuts. You can't fucking make me. I will not. I have already given fucking 5 hours of my life to that fucking bullshit. I'm not. And people have argued like, oh, but Grant, every time Zack Snyder does director's cut, it's always the better version. Yeah, but the difference is that when he does director's cuts to his other movies, they're movies that have good elements in them and just have a lot that they need to improve on. Not Rebel Moon, where everything in that movie sucks balls.
I mean, yeah. Look at
But
look at
here's
Zack
the,
Snyder. You know, look at
here's
Sucker
one-
Punch.
Right.
Sucker
there's
Punch.
only one. There's only one film that doesn't not have a director's cut.
That's Army of the Dead, isn't it?
Is it the Guardians of Ga'Hoole?
Oh, there's two actually.
There's
Dude.
300, Legend of the Guardians, and
Sucker
Army of the
Punch.
Dead. Sucker Punch got a director's cut.
Sucker Punch, dude. Can I be real with you? Especially the director. Sucker Punch is not a bad movie. I think it's kind of
No, it's
underrated.
not.
Nah, I don't like Sucker Punch. Like,
Have you seen the director's cut though? Because it's actually the better
no,
version.
I've only watched the theatrical cut, and I did not like it at all.
Dude, but the problem with the theatrical cut is that
I like Sucker Punch.
well, the thing is, the theatrical cut's all right, but the problem with the theatrical cut is it's a compromised cut. Like, in this instance, the director's cut is a legitimately really good movie. Like, it's better than the original cut in every way. Like, it's R-rated. They actually get to do stuff they couldn't do in the other version. It's a lot better. But, like, my thing is, like, Rebel Moon is just... It's Luke and I make this joke all the time. It's we have Star Wars and Dune at home. It's that movie. It's like it's a ripoff of a ripoff, and it's a shitty ripoff of a ripoff. Like it's you know what I mean? Like it's also Robert Rodriguez, if you're watching, and I know there's a chance you might be because you do a lot of weird shit. Make Machete Kills again in space already, god damn it. I want to see I want to see Lady Gaga and fucking Michelle Rodriguez with the freaking photon guns. And
Or
fucking
Crank
seen the
3
sequel to,
goes to
Machete.
space.
no,
Yeah.
dude, Machete Kills. That was the best line of Machete Kills. That was the line that made Machete Kills worth the price.
Is it a good movie?
It's okay, but it's not as good as the first one. But the part that makes it work is when they do at the beginning the fake trailer for Machete Kills in space, and it's literally like Michelle Rodriguez with photon guns, and she like pulls them out and she's like this, and she goes, "Eat photons, bitches," and she's like, "Bam!" like okay, that alone, Lady Gaga as whoever she fucking wants to be. This is like okay.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
in.
Robert Rodriguez isn't doing anything now,
Dude, how have we already gotten? This is what I'm curious about. How is it that we already have a fifth Spy Kids movie, fifth Spy Kids movie, and a Shark Boy and fucking Lava Girl sequel, and not Machete Kills in Space?
Wait a minute, they're doing a sequel to Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
They already made it, dude. It's 4 years old already.
Like in 2020.
Yeah, it came out in 2020, and it actually wasn't terrible.
Why does that shitty film get a sequel?
Okay, first off, shut up. Second off,
That movie is fucking terrible.
dude, the Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl in 3D is a misunderstood art film.
It is awful. It's awful.
Dude, okay, but in all fairness, it is awful. But in the most
Not
awesome
compared
way.
to Armageddon.
Armageddon I do like.
No, he's talking about the
Armageddon's
Spy
okay.
Kids movie.
Armageddon's okay, and I'll say this. In 2023...
Don't wanna miss a thing.
In 2023, what's his nuts? Chuck Bartowski, Zachary Levi, was in like 3 movies. 2 of them were shit. 1 of them was decent. And in case you're wondering, the decent one was Spy Kids 5.
I was waiting for you to say Shazam 2.
Shazam 2 blew, bro. And I love the first one.
No, I liked it.
The first one.
I like.
I thought it did that sequel thing of like they have to unlearn all the lessons they learned in the first one, and it just makes the characters look like assholes.
I liked Shazam 2. I thought it wasn't as good as the first, but I still liked it though.
It's one of those movies where for the first 50 minutes I was really trying, and there were parts that were kind of making me giggle, like when Helen Mirren was reading out the letter and so like, and she, all the actors are people I like, but it was around the time, you can ask Ben, because Ben saw it with me. It was around the time we were in the IMAX, and I forgot I was a movie reviewer. Like, I forgot that I had to stay to the end of the movie because I was reviewing it, and it got to the point where the little girl goes, "Taste the rainbow, mother!" And I was just like, I'm out. I need to leave.
Yeah, that part I almost
It was the
was ready to
cringiest
click
shit.
off.
Dude, but here's the thing. Shark Boy and Lava Girl, yes, it's objectively not a good movie. But you know what? I don't need if somebody came over and like, I don't know, let's watch a childhood movie. It's like, I mean, why don't we watch Shark Boy and Lava Girl? I'm like, fuck yes! I will watch that movie. I will watch that movie. Dude, Luke, if you even said to me like, dude, you want to stay on stream just you and I off camera and watch Shark Boy and Lava Girl? Dude, I got Netflix up. Let's go. Like, that movie, you ruined my dream journal. I did not. Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled. I love,
George Lopez is awful in that movie.
dude. But
He
the
is,
thing
but
is, though,
But he
again,
could.
he's awful in that movie. But the reason is because George Lopez is in not give a fuck mode, and it's awesome.
You
It's a
could
similar.
definitely tell they're just having a good time. They don't care.
But it's not. But like he's there for the paycheck. It's not like Blue Beetle or one of the good George Lopez movies, or even like the George Lopez show is fantastic. I love that show. I actually like his new show with his daughter, Lopez versus
Lopez.
Yeah, it's all right. But like a lot of his movie roles are like, fuck it, I have kids. Like Rio 2, fuck it, I have kids. Shark Boy and Lava Girl, fuck it, I have kids.
That sounds like Eddie Murphy.
Well,
I have kids. Let me do kids films.
Yeah, but the thing is that Eddie Murphy on occasion would throw in an Imagine That in there, one that's like a kids movie that's not kind of terrible, like it's okay, or like again another. Well, let's be real, there are only 2 good Shrek movies, and it's the first one and the second one.
And they're doing the
best
5th one.
Yeah, and I don't know how to feel
and
about
a solo
Look,
donkey movie.
But here's the thing: I live in a world where I had no expectations for Puss in Boots 2, and it turned out to be awesome. So who knows? Maybe
Yeah.
Shrek 5 could actually be decent.
But,
It was
yeah.
I haven't
funny-
seen any of the Puss in Boots films.
I
It's
just
not my
watched
cup of
Shrek. When they re-released it, I saw Shrek 2 again for the first time in what had to have been close to 20 years. And I have to say, not only does that movie still hold up, it holds up even more as an adult. Like, the jokes in that movie are so... Like, it is one of those cases where, like, man, this movie is so fucking dirty. Like, there are lines in
And
this
it's
movie...
PG.
Dude, there's a castration joke in this movie. There's a scene where he talks to where there's like, hold him down, Shrek, I'll give him the Bob Barker treatment. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna
But,
cut his nads off.
Yeah.
There's a pot joke where like the freaking knights pull the white Bronco. And it's a horse. Like, that was funny. But then like they pull him over and it's just like, we found catnip or whatever, and he goes, that's not mine, I'm holding it for a friend. It's like, fuck. No, but
Yeah, but
listen, before we go, Luke, last thing I'll say is there's this show that's a late night show that's been running lately called After Midnight. It's on
I love that show.
CBS. And it's Taylor Tomlinson, who I already love as a stand-up. So when I heard she had a show, I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it. I watch it every night. It's on. That's new. And I was watching it, and they were talking about like guess the movie by its letterbox, and the correct answer was Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. And the other comedians start going like, ugh, really? Or whatever. And then Taylor Tomlinson goes, dude, it's actually a really good movie. Like, really? I'm like, it's a movie about death. Like, dude's like, no kidding. It's a movie about fucking death. And the guy's like, damn, that actually sounds really good. It goes, it's surprisingly decent. I was like,
Did you actually watch that show when Chris Hardwick hosted it on Comedy Central?
Sometimes I did. Here's the thing: people seem to have this hard-on of hate for Chris Hardwick. I like Chris Hardwick fine. Like,
He's a good host.
you know,
I like The Wall.
I
Yeah.
liked him. I liked him on at Midnight, but I gotta say the best Chris Hardwick by far, Web Soup, back in the G4 days. Like when he used to be like the Joel McHale, and they had that episode where Joel McHale came over and they were doing like the dudes fighting on the air, the anchors. Then he goes, if you want to learn how to be a host, you'll do that later. Because I love the Soup, and when I heard they were going to do like an internet version, which is basically Tosh Point oh stole his whole idea and did it kind of better, but it's still like, okay, like, dude,
Yeah.
you do know that Quentin Reviews, like, the reason he's now like one of the most subscribed things ever, people always go like, oh, it's the Victorious videos, it's like the 8-hour dissertations. Dude, I remember when I first heard about Quentin Reviews when his first video ended up on Tosh Point oh, and it was literally the thing where he's like, he went by Quentin, the guy who opens a jar, and it's literally just him going like, you see, a lot of people don't know how to open a pickle jar, so this is how you open it. You just take your hands and you twist it, then you open it, and then you can get as many bitches as I do.
But yeah, we're gonna call it for tonight. So thanks, gentlemen, for being
Bitch's
here.
Cabin, homies.
Luke,
Yep.
before you go, there's a live stream that I want to do. Rolling Stone put out the 50 most disappointing movie sequels of all time.
Oh God.
So we gotta do a live stream of that. Hopefully, I could get you. Hopefully, I get Katie along for that.
Can I come?
So, yeah, you could, Grant.
Because I could think of a few. I could absolutely think of a few. Some of them, which me and Mr. Ponto might not agree on.
Definitely not, but we'll.
This will be a fun, interesting video.
I'll give,
Alright.
Fun,
I'll,
interesting
I'll
live
give
stream.
you a hint. The chickens don't fly in this sequel.
Yeah, I know what it is, but we're not going to. Yep, but anyways, we're going to go. Take care, guys.
All right,
See you
guys.
next time.
Take care, everyone.
Peace in the Middle